She stole your song?
Oh, Pinky, doesn't sound anything like your song.
Yo. Word. Adjective. Pronoun. Adverb. Run on and on and on. Where my gerunds at? Parenthetical. Shit, motherfucker, ass tits, cunt, cock, motherfucker, shit, ass tits, motherfucker, shit, come on. Tickety fuck, tickety fuck, tickety fuck, tickety fuck, 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 fuck. Shit, motherfucker, ass tits, cunt, cock, motherfucker, shit, ass tits, motherfucker, shit, come on. Tickety fuck, tickety fuck, tickety fuck, tickety fuck, 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 fuck. You take some shit, put it up on the wall, check it out for a while. You take that shit up off of the wall, put it down on the floor in a glass bowl. You take some fuck, put it up on the wall where the shit used to be. You take that fuck up off of the wall, put it down on the floor with the shit in a glass bowl. What? Yo, here's another little piece of advice. Take fuck, then some shit, then some fuck, then some shit. You got a fuck shit stack, a fuck shit stack. Take some fuck, then some shit, then some fuck, then some shit. You got a fuck shit stack, a fuck shit stack. It's a stack of fuck shit on top of itself, nigga. I make references to weaponry, ancient or new. I wear bulletproof vests for no apparent reason other than to create a false sense of importance, of which I could never retain on my own. I like to create a buffer memory of incredulity, so y'all motherfuckers could never get near to me. I'm a cartoon character. You'll never be able to be like me. Me. I like women. I like women. I like the concept of a woman. I like to take that concept and reduce it to an object. I like to take those objects and put them in my videos. Have them shake their jiggly bits so they looks like hoes. I like to take some car polish, smear it all over their asses and buff that shit out so it looks like fresh peaches and shit. I like to take some more of that car polish and smear it all over their tits and buff that shit out so it looks all sparkly like diamond necklaces and shit. Why? Cause I'm a ladies man. A ladies man. A ladies man. I'm a materialist. I'll take a piece of shit car and I lower the motherfucker. Put some 18-inch rims on the motherfucker. Take some neon, put it underneath the motherfucker. So when I roll around this town, it looks like a hover. I like to take a flat panel display monitor. Put one on the steering column, one inside of the glove box, one on top of the dashboard, two in back of the headrest, one mounted in the ceiling, two still in the motherfucking packaging on the back seat, so when my motherfucking friends go and sit on the shit and break it, I can honestly say I just don't give a fuck. You take some fuck, then some shit, then some fuck, then some shit. You got a fuck shit stack, a fuck shit stack. Take some fuck, then some shit, then some fuck, then some shit. You got a fuck shit stack, a fuck shit stack. Take some fuck, then some shit, then some fuck, then some shit. You got a fuck shit stack, a fuck shit stack. Take some fuck, then some shit, then some fuck, then some shit. You got a fuck shit stack, a fuck shit stack. It's a stack of fuck shit on top of itself, nigga. Yo, where my girls at? Where my girls at? Where my grills at? Where my grills at? Where my girls at? Where my girls at? Where my grills at? Where my grills at? Where is fuck shit? Fuck shit? Fuck shit? Fuck shit? Fuck shit? Fuck on top of itself, nigga. Fuck shit? Fuck.
Do you know the way? Now know the way. I do not know the way. We must find a way, not find a way. Yeah, we must find a way. Can you show me the way? Can you show me the way? Oh, we must find a way. We must find a way. Do you know the way? I don't know the way. We must find a way. Do you know the way? I don't know the way. We must find a way.
Find a way, my brothers, and welcome to the MOKAPOCOLYPSE. Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, children of all ages, my name is Ichabod, and of course, with us, as always, is our lovely co-host, Miss Steam. Miss Steam, how are you doing tonight? Today, whatever time it is for you in England land.
Everything hurts, and I somehow fell out of bed.
Swear to fucking God. So, ladies and gentlemen of the chat, I actually have a wonderful idea for you. Why don't you go ahead and type hi in the chat if you are with us this morning, so I can moderate you for this stream only, because I will be asking you for links for us to do live responses to. Because let's fucking
okay to send anything from 4chan.
Yeah, preferably no 4chan, no porn. You know the drill. Let's not fucking get my channel taken down. I would greatly appreciate that concept. This is why I can't let Miss Steam do it, because she'll fuck us over. As you may well have realized, aside from this being MOKAPOCOLYPSE 2018, we have a special link in the description rather than our usual Streamlabs link. Now, Miss Steam, do you know why that is?
Wait, what?
Link in our description.
Oh, yes. There's a GoFundMe for Beardbarian's words. Beardbarian's thing. Shit.
Beardbarian is having some trouble. He's lost his current residence by a certain period of time, and though he has made quite a bit on that GoFundMe, regardless of that, it is very nice to think that maybe we could help him actually tip or reach his goal on that GoFundMe. So if you have spare cash, spare time, please do me that little favor of going on to Beardbarian's GoFundMe and shoot him a link. And before any of you decide to point it out, yes, I realize I'm cosplaying as Mr. Medicare fucking today. Don't give me no shit. I'm doing my own thing, motherfuckers.
I keep hearing the voice, the name, but I don't know who he is, to be honest.
You don't know who Medicare is?
No, not really.
I can actually assist with this. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys do not mind, but we're going to go ahead and look up.
I don't really watch a lot of skeptic YouTubers.
He's more watching dumpster fires be dumpster fires. He's not so much part of the skeptic community as somebody who likes dumpster fires. So let's go ahead and bring up a Medicare video just so we can enunciate to poor Miss Steam exactly what the fuck we're dealing with here. Are you ready?
Okay.
Alrighty, let's get this started. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to MOKAPOCOLYPSE. I hope you guys are all ready, because we're going to talk about positivity.
Welcome back. Now, believe it or not, there are actually some people who want to get the AIDS virus. The name on the street for some of these people is bug chasers, and the virus itself they call the gift.
Happy holidays, you degenerate motherfuckers. With Christmas just around the corner, I thought what better subject to cover than gift giving? Because who doesn't want a stocking stuffer from the CDC? Nothing puts a bigger smile on my face when I'm drinking a little eggnog, sitting down in my Santa sweater, than knowing that I'm going to die painfully from a viral plague. With recent legislation changes in the more progressive states such as California, getting the gift has never been easier. And people really want to get it. Just hand it over. Send it this way. UPS that motherfucker to me.
Give me the gift.
Now, some of you uninformed individuals out there aren't aware of what gift giving and bug chasing are. I'm going to show you the hot trend in the gay community that's been going on for about a decade now on the internet. So just sit back and relax and let Daddy Jim pause that little egg hole. I met this dude online today. Big 8.5 paws dick. I got him talking about it. Said his strain was strong, lethal, toxic poison. My dick fucking sprang and I started begging him. I went over.
Sorry, what? I can't hear you over Medicare talking about big fat paws dick.
Yeah, I was thinking, what the hell am I watching?
See, he's done a lot of other episodes, but this one is one of his shorter ones. That's why I picked it. It's one of the shorter ones. This one, admittedly, this one is 10 minutes long, but it's just consider that he is talking about actual people who actually say this kind of shit. Let us continue.
I licked the blood off his arm. I had to have his strain. I wanted him to infect me so bad. I was begging for it. And he went to the bathroom. He came back with a syringe full of his blood. I'd never had another dude's blood before. I stuck my hole up and he shot it inside me, scratching around. Then fucked me. And he shot, mixing his babies with the toxic blood. So fucking hot. I know I'm...
Oh. Oh, God.
I'm pretty sure he's just reading off this as fetishes.
He's reading that off this particular thing.
That's so weird.
Oh, yeah, no, it gets worse. It gets worse! Can you believe, ladies and gentlemen of the chat, this gets fucking worse!
I've seen worse.
Challenge accepted.
I'm getting fuck flu from this shit. It's so strong. Then I went to the bookstore and let 5 dudes fuck me and grind it all into me. I've never had something so hot inside me. I had to get it to take. He's gonna start knocking me up regularly. And I can't wait till his shit is saturating me and producing inside me. Woof. Fucking hot. Go for it.
Woof. By the way. Woof.
You're not helping your case about the furry thing.
Huh?
You're not helping your case about the furry thing.
God damn it. Fuck you.
I would. Wow. Made me instantly hard. Did you hit the pipe too? Or slam? That sounds fucking hot, man. Love feeding on blood like that too. And love tops getting off and sharing all they've got.
And he pulled the IV out of his lover's arm and jammed it into his own arm. And he became HIV positive.
Don't judge too harshly, you fucking bigots. Hey guys, I like crawling around the filthy floors of sex clubs looking for used condoms to empty into my ass. Does HIV die when exposed to air or lying on the floor like that? Can someone get POS or any STDs by emptying used condoms into them?
I told you it got worse.
That one's going to be a troll.
Apparently not.
Oh, okay. Well, this is why I don't sleep around people. People like this exist. You don't sleep around.
Don't get paused from Misty.
Wait, what?
Nothing, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Fuck. I am almost 100% sure that Miss Steam has no sexually transmitted disease.
Well, no, I need to have sex first in order to do that.
Fair enough.
Wait, did I just... no.
If the virus are indeed destroyed, it's another reason not to use condoms, guys. I hate seeing them on the floor getting wasted, so I like to put them to good use. Sometimes I drink the cum too, but prefer to shove it in my ass because that gets me ready for when I find the next guy to cream my ass. If he's not too grossed out at the sight of me on my hands and knees and just my jockstrap, picking up filthy condoms and emptying the toxic cum into my already sloppy slut hole. By the way, a lot of friends think I'm nuts for walking around these dirty theaters barefoot. Luckily, I haven't stepped on any glass or anything, but being barefoot is the best way to hunt for used condom treasures. Plus, it feels great walking in cum and piss. It'd be great to hear from other guys that do the same kind of stuff. Does it turn you on taking a stranger's cum of unknown status, or do you prefer knowing he's pause? When I was a young boy, 12 to 16, I always took my father's used and filled condoms from the waste disposal and drunk it out. Did this a lot. 200 to 300 condoms.
See, here's the thing.
I like
about us. Sorry.
Say again?
You guys, like, the gay community constantly talks about these religious people, they're always stereotyping us to be these crazy sex maniacs who just want to get all the diseases and all this stuff. And it's like,
and this community, this is why, folks. This is why that's a stereotype.
That would kill me. Oh shit! There's a lot of ham in this pizza. Fuck.
Like to find full used condoms, bite the end tip off, then shove the whole thing in my hole, then use my ass muscles to wring all the cum out into my ass. Feels really hot, especially if you don't know where or whose load it was. For some bug chasers, though, you can't always find the freshest source. You need to be a little innovative when it comes to taking those pause loads. If someone who is HIV positive and who's not on meds freezes their cum, is that cum still toxic once it thaws? That's right.
Yes.
We're talking about pause sickles.
Say what?
Yes.
Still toxic. Yeah, it's still toxic. But I don't really think that's the point of contention here. They want it to be toxic. That's what they're after. Like they want that cum to be full of the disease, man.
They
fucked up.
About these people. They go around and they spread diseases and shit like that to other people because it gets them off.
Game Motron says, I don't know, some clubs I have been to have pretty horrible toilet seats.
See, I actually don't really go to clubs. I don't like them. Last time I went to a club, it was because a friend had a birthday and I was bored in 5 minutes and kind of just slipped away while everyone else was getting drunk.
Fair enough.
But yeah, the clubs are usually like sweaty, grindy, and disgusting. I didn't even want to touch anything. I didn't even want to stand on the floor I was on. And this is one of the nicer clubs, apparently. And I was just like, fuck this, I'm going home.
Oh, God. All right. I got to go check the roast real fast. As you know, people of the MOKAPOCOLYPSE, I am making a pork roast with mashed potatoes, green beans, peaches for the side, brownies, a chocolate silk pie, and coffee. So hopefully Moka will enjoy her dinner. If you in the chat have any further suggestions, I'm more than willing to think about it. So feel free to take a guess if you like. But I'm going to go check the roast real quick. We're going to go ahead and play this a little more while I do that and traumatize poor Miss Steam.
You can't.
Traumatize Steam! She's eating, too.
If
no, that doesn't bother me.
By crawling around on the ground like a degenerate fucking animal. Just grab some cum, throw it in an ice cube tray, and make you and your friends some popsicles. What a delicious summer snack to share with friends and family. And if that doesn't work, grab your toothbrush. I was fucked about 4 weeks ago by a pause guy. Came home and brushed it all in. And I still haven't had the fuck flu. Does everyone get it? Sweet Jesus. What a hot pick. That ass makes my mouth water. Hope he was pause. Hashtag bug chaser. Infection. Neg for pause. What's better than shoving your face up the fat bubble ass cheeks of a guy and inhaling that natural butt funk and licking it, especially before fucking him with just spit and shit on your dick? How lovely. I do that a lot to straight guys I fuck with that find out I'm bisexual.
What did I come back to?
I have no idea.
Huh. Okay.
I get them high on weed and my face stays in their musty, rank asses. All the Ricans, Dominicans, and white, fat, bubble, hairy to smooth, rank asses on my face, licking the shit, crumbs and butt clean before sliding your dick inside the hole using shit for lube. I can't wait to be given the gift. I'm going to a conversion party in November where I will receive 20 pause loads at
Huh?
What the fuck?
Oh, the thing?
Yeah, that's from PewDiePie, isn't it?
No, that is not actually PewDiePie. It's, oh god. Chat, help me out here. What was that guy's name? Linkara?
Just tweeting out your stream.
Oh, of course you are. Just don't attach the Streamlabs to it. We have a goal this time, god damn it.
Yeah. Oh, no,
Okay.
I would.
Alright, so has anybody in the chat found something less horrifying for poor Miss Steam to watch and for us to respond to? And that said, Steam, have you found anything? No,
I'm watching this horror show.
This video is actually Steam's fault because she didn't know who Mr. Mediker was.
I'm sorry, I don't really watch a lot of these. I know I watch more cancerous shit, really, but you know.
Yeah. Oh, hey, look, Arcater's in here.
Oh, hey, Ark.
Arcater, if you want in, I'm sure Miss Steam would be more than willing to toss you the link, and you can join us for MOKAPOCOLYPSE.
Yeah. And I can also have a go at you for like sending my controllers to the entire world. I'll give him the link.
All right. Well, I'll continue this video because it is actually only about 2 or 3 minutes before I got to take that roast out and then turn the stove to keep it warm.
Okay, let me just finish this tweet.
All right, here you go. More Mediker for now. Find us a video to respond to. By the way,
least.
Yeah, I will.
Today, after I'm looking to join a group to be a giver-gifter. The giver takes no meds, so I will develop full-blown AIDS. I'm interested in chatting with guys who think same as me.
I put an ad on Bareback Jack. They call a conversion party Bareback Sex Party. About 10-15 guys have replied to it. Really hot guys, too. Only positive people allowed at my party, dude. Give me their pause loads and leave. And hopefully get the gift.
14 are signed up so far for my Neg for Pause gangbang in Fort Lauderdale, including guys who are toxic. I need more. Hashtag pause me. BBBH.
The last party we had here in the dungeon, we had 167 guys.
What a splendid community of well-adjusted individuals doing normal and completely sane things like eating condoms off the ground and sticking bloody needles up their assholes and using toothbrushes in ways that God and Colgate never intended. But what exactly happens once they have the gift? Once they've got that all-desired fuck flu they've been looking for? Well, that's when you play amateur scientist and you try to take over the world. I think I have a plan now to go off the meds possibly next year and work on taking as many different HIV strains as I can, getting reinfected so that my viral load gets super high, almost to the point of developing AIDS. And then when I'm almost to the edge, go back on the meds and get my viral load under control, all with the intent of making my strain stronger and more potent for spreading. So hopefully my strain will become resistant to all medication and possibly become a deadlier mutated strain. And then once I finally do develop AIDS, I do everything in my power to spread it and infect as many men as I possibly can until all STDs take over and kill me. And maybe if I could find another AIDS-loving whore to take with me, and maybe go on a mass AIDS-spreading spree, and then we'd both be on our deathbeds, wasting away from all the sickness and disease, and both be face down, asses up, still infecting men with our poisoned cunts, until we finally die from all those delicious toxins. Now the question is, do I want to die by age 30 or 28? Well, as absolutely horrifying as this shit is, at least they're knowingly doing it. At least the gift givers, the bug chasers are all willingly entering into this. Could you imagine if somebody was going out there and infecting people against their will and they were uninformed about it? I'm a biker living in London, UK, and I've discovered 3 major ways of pausing up unsuspecting nags. The first I discovered by accident when I was fucking a guy and the condom broke. I said I was sorry, and I was, but later on it made me smile. Then I was doing another guy, and
Sorry, I'm back.
Okay, sorry, I'm just like sending the stream out everywhere.
Oh yeah, no, it's not a big deal at all. Oh, good, Moka's back in the chat.
Yay. Oh, I haven't looked at the chat. Fuck.
No, that's fine.
I can't because apparently there's too much noise.
All right.
Not the bug chasers. Ah, fuck the bug chasers.
All right. That look.
Is that what the fucking?
That's a pork roast. Let me get that a little closer to the camera. Take a look at that beautiful color. Hang on. Oop. There you go. Now you can see it a little better. Let me just fuck it. There you go. There it is. How's that look?
That looks pretty good.
Thank you.
Moka's head is on your head, by the way.
Yes, I know. She is right above me. Let me move her over here.
Oh,
we
so just got back to me. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I'm doing like 1,000 things at once at the moment. Just like.
Not a big deal at all. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go put this back in the kitchen. Keep it nice and warm. Just go ahead and do me the favor and entertain the chat while I take this back. Grab it. Oh god.
Okay, so if I was in the same room as you guys, what would you do to my tits? There you go. That should keep you distracted. Okay, so I'll give that to Ichabod as soon as he gets back. He sent me a video, what was it? A musical interlude in my DMs.
A fine setting of double chocolate fudge brownies, just for those of you who want to see.
I want one.
And of course, the dessert, which may be a little hard to see because of
Wait,
not.
the brownies were the dessert.
No, the brownies are for before that, but there that is. That is a French silk chocolate pie.
I kind of want that.
Yeah, no, they are fucking delicious, by the way. Come on, go back on, you dirty lid bastard. All right, I gotta run this back to the kitchen, and then I have one more thing to show off before I'm done showing off food.
Let's see. Let's see what the chat's saying about my tits. Okay. Snow cap them. Fucking hell. Thanks, Ghost.
Oh god. God damn it. Get back on. Son of a bitch. All right. And of course,
it's been confirmed. Oh, what's that?
These are deviled eggs.
Ew.
And those are there as per requested by Moka. Now, what were you saying?
I was saying, me and Ark both want brownies now.
I not got that one bit. Maybe you should get his ass in here.
We don't mind the noise. I raised my hand to that. I want food. I ate food, but I want more food. 'cause I'm a fat ass. I have no idea why Ichabod made me the co-host, by the way. I am incredibly boring and I ramble too much.
Patient with my fucking showing off. It is, I so rarely get a chance to do so.
Just earache everybody. No,
Please.
I really want to eat your food.
Welcome back now.
God damn it, that is not a new. That's not a new copy link address. Here we go. All right, try this again. This is what Arcater sent us. Oh God, Spectrum X Gnome's Bones.
I haven't seen it yet, by the way. So,
is this something I can even play on air? It looks like it's an official music video.
oh shit, sorry, I didn't know. Let's play it safe, and I'll play it later then. Because I don't want you to get like taken down.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. As you all well know, I quit smoking cigars more or less for a very long time. But today is a special occasion, so I have one. This is a Trader Jack. It's not a very expensive cigar, only like $2 or $3. It's got like a sweet taste with a very aromatic smoke. But because I know, because Maffer's a pussy, I'm gonna smoke this before they get here. For those of you who don't know, don't ever do this because it's really bad for the cigar. But it's what I got. For those of you who might want into the stream, please just hit up Miss Steam on Twitter and just ask her for the link, provided that you don't start shit with me. You're cool to come in.
Yeah. Ark said you haven't been paying attention. Miss Steam, rambling is the key, not the thing. But, oh, yeah, true. People do like rambling idiots.
I am a rambling idiot. All right.
I insulted everybody I know.
Topic to look up, Steam. Doesn't matter what it is. Just any kind of topic.
I've got interested in videos exposing crush fetishes. Really weird.
I'm not getting crush fetishes.
No, it's like videos videos like exposing them, like, you know.
Why would we do a live response of a response?
True. Let's see. What else have I been into recently? Webcomics. I've been into like webcomics, Digby's, you know, stuff, and.
Well, that's something we could do. We could pull up Digby's most recent video and give our opinions on the comic that he was talking about.
Robot Bunny also does that sort of thing, but she has it like an hour long of that shit.
So a big shout out to Digby the Goat, because I hope he doesn't take down this video for me using his shit. No, he's a good dude. I don't think he'd do that. But ladies and gentlemen, this is Digby the Goat. He is an animator that I actually have had on the show before. If you've ever gotten a chance, please go check out his channel.
Yeah, I decided to do comic live streams, and then this asshole comes out with the Robo Hugs thing, and I'm like, fucking hell, that's the exact same comic and the exact same idea. Fuck.
Yeah, but I think we did a pretty good job on that. Well, at least you and Tangerine did.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear this fucker out.
Social Justice Warrior webcomic. It's about transgenderism, and that's pretty much all you need to know, and we've got a lot to cover, so let's get right into it. Sabrina doesn't need quite as much introductions as Robot Hugs did. You'll notice pretty soon that this comic isn't nearly as bad as Robot Hugs, but it's a whole lot fucking funnier. you'll see that it's not as wordy, the art is better, and it tends to stay on topic more.
Okay, but to be fair, we are taking the concept of the art is better from a really low bar.
Yeah, to be fair, like her art is better than Robohug's, no doubt, but there is problems with consistency. I mean, I'm the one to talk about consistency. I can't really do consistency very much, but I'm not doing online comics and shit. And the thing is that she barely has any consistency in her work, topic wise or art wise, and her art style is lazy. I mean, really lazy. It's not. I guess to someone who isn't an artist, you would be like, "Oh, this is actually pretty good." But then when you realize that, no, what she's doing is kind of lazy, because drawing that way is the easiest way to draw a comic that doesn't look terrible. Yeah, her art style is pretty much just lazy. I mean, it's not stick figures, but it's yeah.
Yeah, it's just that concept of yeah, sure, the art is better, but I mean, what are we really fucking this? Telling it to robots. It's a low ass bar.
Well, I mean, you don't have to be like amazing to draw comics, but if you look at the odd ones out and then you compare it to her comics, you can see which has the better quality, like instantly. Even though she has more detail in her artwork, the other ones out has more everything else.
We have a statement from the Minty about the MOKAPOCOLYPSE. Here you go. What do you have to say to the audience about MOKAPOCOLYPSE?
I hope you die in the fire!
Don't make me drop the son of a bitch. Jesus. The Minty wants me to die in a fire, apparently.
Not use it specifically, it's like your cannon fodder, dear.
Thanks. I appreciate being cannon fodder.
Bye, Ghost Dog.
Ghost. All right. Let's continue this pure cancer from Digby, because we're only 29 seconds in.
We're already roasting on her.
Not gonna read.
What?
I said we're already roasting her artwork.
Well, to be fair, her artwork is shit.
Author or anything. Person is comment rare. I don't like. You just have a different view from you. I mean disrespect when I say friends are delusional men who need to be separated from the rest of society. Oh yeah, I don't dislike you either. I just have a different viewpoint that you're a disingenuous asshole. Hey, no disrespects though. So that should give you a good idea of the kind of person we're dealing with here. I don't want to hear any opposition. I don't want to listen to the other person's point of view. I assume that you're a bigot who hates me, and that's it. Obviously, in this made-up scenario that she's presented us with, she's in the right because the person straight up admits that he hates them and thinks they're delusional men and all that garbage.
Oh, for fuck's sake. It's always wonderful. That's good. It's always wonderful when somebody gets fucking preachy right off. Like, that's the best way to introduce yourself to something like this. Is get the preachiest one you can find and just shove it into us fucking rabidly and forcefully.
Yeah, the thing is that I see the problem with these comments. They want to convey a message, but they don't have to do it properly. So they put up a scenario which 9 times out of 10 is actually pretty rare. Because if people have a problem with the fact that like a guy dresses as a girl, you know, 9 times out of 10 they won't they would just be like, oh, just walk away if they have a problem. So when they go preachy like this, they don't really understand like how to do it properly. So it ends up just being this mess.
Dude.
I read a lot of webcomics, okay? I have
I've noticed you read a shit ton of fucking webcomics. But let's keep this this cringe train rolling. Okay, fuck it, why not?
But in real life, no one would fucking say that. That's the kind of mentality I absolutely can't stand in people. If you don't hold this specific set of beliefs that I have, then you're a horrible, awful human being. You're racist, you're transphobic, you're a bigot. I think you should be fired from your job. Your college should expel you. You should have your fucking children get trampled to death by emus.
Pepe!
And you should get fucked by a monkfish. I'm gonna try my best to be as respectful as I can towards Sabrina in this video because I don't want to distract from any of the points by spending the whole video purposefully misgendering her, especially considering that she doesn't.
So I just want to point out something. He's like being just a jab at Digby a little bit. He says he's not going. He's going to try and be respectful, but he just threw a bunch of insults her way. It's just a jab at Digby. That's all.
Well, Digby is a art rager, an art ranter. So he's more or less just saying, "Look, this is some bullshit, and be aware that this is some bullshit."
Yeah, I know. I thought I'd just put
take a shot.
Like a thing that still kind of irked me a bit was like, that's all. I still like Digby. I still love his content.
I was saying, we're only 2 minutes in. I'm sure this gets either better or horribly worse. Either way, shit's gonna go down.
Really asked for any super unreasonable, like Robot Hugs did in the last video, talking about Z and Zer pronouns or fucking non-binary people queer nonsense garbage bullshit. Sabrina's feelings towards freedom of speech can be exemplified pretty well by this one comic here. You should be more supportive of free speech. The best way to counter hate speech is with more speech. What's that? I can't hear you over everyone talking. What? What?
To be fair, I was a little slow to pick up on that one.
What?
I was a little slow to pick up on that one.
What, on this comic?
Yeah. I didn't get the joke and I was like, oh wait. I have to explain it.
More speech doesn't necessarily mean you're in a room with a bunch of loud assholes who don't want to give a shit about what's going on.
Yeah, I know. I'm an idiot.
Jesus.
Despicable implications. I mean, well, we want our voices to be heard over the crowd, so let's just silence the crowd by restricting speech. Then our voices will be heard, and no one else will be able to speak. That's fucked up, man. No matter how much you disagree with someone else, that's just a fucked up way of thinking. I believe it was Voltaire who said, I disagree with what you're saying, but I will defend to the death your right to say it. This should say
Think as a singer. Oh shit. That's the reasons I like his content. He's honest about it, right?
Yeah, he's an honest cunt. I like it.
Well,
segue quite nice into another comic relating of speech, this time on college campuses. At our university, free speech is extremely important. We believe all viewpoints need to be represented. That's why, in the interest of promoting discussion, we will be inviting to speak at our campuses astrologers. You know that events on Earth are dictated by the influence of stars thousands of light years away? Alchemists! We can make gold and gain immortality by cooking the sulfur out of eggs. Creationists! The Bible is true and that Adam and Eve wrote on dinosaurs.
I want to say something. Okay, alchemists. That is wrong about alchemists. Because they do believe that they want to make gold, but they didn't use fucking eggs and shit. That.
Yeah, no, it's
No, they weren't like fucking magicians. They were seen as legit scientists in the 19th century.
Okay, I
It always
understand.
pisses me off when I see that. I'm sorry.
That is the fault of whatever the fuck her name is.
That always
Fun
pisses me
looking
off when I
lady.
see that though. It's just like depicting alchemists as these crazy wizard people. And it's like,
Yeah, it's dumb. It's fucking stupid. But
Yeah.
you know,
it was legit science. I mean, the science didn't work because obviously alchemy didn't work, but you know, they tried.
that's not how you make fucking gold. Is
Yeah.
you don't. Be right back for a little bit, and I am. I'm pulled off on that.
And flat Earth proponents. It's just turtles all the way down. Does it trouble you?
No, fuck you. It is turtles all the way down. I'm goddamn light up. It all the way down.
Sorry,
the platform's at best a waste of everyone's time and money. Look, if we don't use university funds to offer guaranteed paid speaking engagements to every single person spouting unsubstantiated nonsense, are we any better than North Korea and ISIS? Oh, Carol, don't let me forget. We're also having North Korea and ISIS come in for a talk. I don't know what's happening to him in the last panel. He seems to be turning into a mixture between Humpty Dumpty and Dan Aykroyd. But you get the idea. It's a comic that's satirizing current events and not so current events. Shit about controversial figures speaking at colleges. Freaking the fuck out. People like Milo Yiannopoulos and Ben Shapiro. Maybe a little bit of a Steven Crowder. But I think it's a bit dishonest to say that if you don't agree with this person's beliefs, then you are just as ridiculous as someone claiming the Burger constellation. Like, what does it even say? The Burger constellation influenced the events on Earth. And like alchemy, stuff that can be objectively proved wrong. Your opinions are not facts. And it's not like college campuses are this hive of conservatism. Every once in a while.
Hey, sorry about that. Hangouts kicked me out for a second.
Oh, the hangout kicked you out?
Yeah, it kicked me out for a second. I was like, ah!
This is what happens when you let the Chinese handle the manufacture of your goddamn computer.
Hey, I had a really cool computer, okay?
You want to say anything else before you go in?
Allahu Akbar!
Allahu Akbar, apparently.
Hello, Akbar.
Peace be upon that motherfucker who blew himself up because, you know, shit happens, I guess.
Peace be upon the pedophile. Uh-oh. Everything's frozen.
It's broken. All right, we'll keep Digby going for a little bit, and once you get everything fixed, just make a sound or something.
Okay.
Having a different... I'll be honest, I disagree with quite a bit of things that fucking Ben Shapiro and Steven Crowder and Milo Yiannopoulos say, but I've actually listened to them and decided what I disagree with. I don't think my opinion is a fact when I go in to listen to them. It's just this fucking entitlement that, like, well, if I don't agree with it, it shouldn't be allowed. And if they should, like, there is literally no reason to believe. There is, wait, what the fuck?
Okay.
There is literally no reason to believe these people's points of view. No, okay, we're missing a word there. Like what reason do I have to believe any of your points of view? Why should I believe your point of view and not theirs?
Are those angry chip noises? I'm sorry, you're in England land. Are those angry crisps noises your indication that your computer's working again?
Yes.
Of course it is.
But also the fact that I wanted crisps, but there's crisps at the bottom of the packet, so I have to make noise.
Fucking bad. All right. Let's I have to open a different thingy. God damn it, I said a different thingy. Because I have to take a look at the MOKAPOCOLYPSE chat, see if anybody wants to shoot the shit. No buts. I'm cycloning? What the fuck does that mean? Am I, like, not coming through?
Apparently you were roboting. I thought it was me. Apparently it was you. But you're not roboting anymore. So, yay. For a minute, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I get it now. Yeah, sorry, I just went back and checked the stream chat to make sure it wasn't happening. Yeah, occasionally we'll get those spikes in latency. Shall we continue with this, or do you want to move on to something else?
I think we shouldn't watch this entire video. Let people watch it. That makes sense.
Well, if you want to see the rest of this video, please go ahead and go check out Digby the Goat on Twitter. Or not on Twitter, fucking YouTube. You know what I goddamn mean. Fuck you people. All right. So, chat, give us a fucking topic. Give me something to look at aside from this bullshit. All right, just give me something else to talk about. What do you got for us, chat? Give us a topic. Oh, and they are gonna, the fucking whole 4 people watching are gonna give me a fucking shit. Yes, it is much too early to start drinking. I say as I drink coffee, which ain't much better for me. Go be the digger in Twitch. All right, so we can any kind of topic you got, Steam. I can look up a video related to the topic.
I'm fine. Shit, I'm trying to find it.
Digby is looking at you disappointed because you're taking too long.
Aw. No, I mean, I'm... Jason Urine is a very...
All right. That's it. You're getting it.
I'm getting what?
You're getting it now. Because you've taken much too long. Ladies and gentlemen, we're bringing up pure, unadulterated fucking cancer. We're bringing up Secure Team 10.
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
All right, creepy voicemail is shaking the internet.
Oh, do
fucking shit!
Stephen Hawking.
Already did it. Are they trying to hide this? The strangeness is spreading. Creepy voicemail, or something happened while he was in space. Space.
Alexa sent me another video.
God damn it. We have started this. We're already here. We're going to go with the 8-minute one because it's short.
Okay.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you to hashtag Taco is Secure Team 10. Secure Team 10! Oh my god, they're so fucking loud too.
I've avoided them so...
Too late. You're already being subjected.
I'm sorry.
Hey, what's up, guys? Tyler here with Secure Team. So this story is just breaking, and so I wanted to get this video up ASAP, going total viral, or it's gone.
Tell me he does not sound like taco salad.
He sounds like taco salad.
Exactly like taco salad.
On totally viral in the past 24 hours. Millions and millions of views to this being shared on Facebook, Twitter. We don't know if it's real. We don't know if it's a hoax, but many of you may have seen or gotten a Facebook message linking to a number of websites with the title, quote, "This guy got a mysterious voicemail with terrifying military codes. The internet is shook." And so this all surrounds a man on Twitter who goes,
"The internet is literally shaking."
Goes by the name of Ty, T-Y. And so this, from all appearances, ordinary guy was listening to his voicemails when he came across one particular unexpected message.
It just sounded like... just fucking Omegon. That's all it is. Omegon's got like a shitty connection, and he made a dick joke, and then started going. That's all it fucking is.
That has now caused all of this controversy hitting the web right now. And so, well, I'll go ahead and play you the video posted directly from his Twitter here. So give this a listen.
Go, India, Oscar, uniform, Sierra.
Oh, God damn it. Hang on. Time to open up a WordPad.
We'll give this a listen.
Go, India, Oscar, uniform, Sierra, Tango, Hotel, Echo, Yankee, Alpha, Romeo, Echo, November, Oscar, Tango, Hotel, uniform, Mike, Alpha, November, 042933964230, Sierra, Oscar, Sierra, Delta, Alpha, November, Golf, Echo, Romeo, Sierra, Oscar,
Okay, so what you just heard are, in my opinion, a grouping of words belonging to something called the NATO phonetic alphabet.
Yes, the NATO phonetic alphabet. Guys, they are not human. SOS, danger, SOS. Is what that spells out in the NATO phonetic alphabet. Yeah, fuck you, America. I actually have the ability to read the fucking NATO alphabet. And yes, that is actually a gigantic fucking pain in the ass. By the way. Hang on, I'm getting a bunch of fucking DMs on the shit. Let me just clear these out. Alrighty. Anyway, so guys, they are not human. SOS, danger, SOS. Alright, so that's what it reads on NATO.
Which, if you've ever watched a movie regarding the military, you'll know that they assign each letter in the alphabet with a specific word, such as Alpha for A, Bravo for B, Charlie for C, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot, Golf, Hotel, and so forth. And that's what we're hearing here. It sounds like some sort of message. We have a computer voice, obviously, spouting off all of these random, or what would seem in the beginning as random letters to this guy's voicemail until it was later found out. And I've been following this.
It's yeah, you got a fucking voicemail of somebody fucking with you who is looking at a Wikipedia page. Oh no, it's horrible.
Kill me. Kill me.
Kill us all.
Yes, and he's been posting on his Twitter what he's been finding out, which is that the message literally translates to, quote, danger, SOS. It is dire for you to evacuate. Be cautious.
What? Boy, that is not what that fucking means.
Oh god, I gotta like get that clip and just use that on my videos.
What, boy, that's not what that fucking means.
Yeah, that was perfect.
God damn it, read your fucking NATO correctly.
They are not human. SOS. Danger. SOS. SOS, of course, is a code word for help. And after the message, it then gives a set of coordinates, which after
SOS, this video is bullshit. SOS.
Said message, the Twitter user Ty only had one thing to say, quote, I am throwing away my phone. And so the coordinates were then linked to what appears to be a barren area off the coast of Africa.
Of course it's in fucking Africa. Where all the aliens hang out, because that's where everybody thinks the creepy aliens are, in fucking Africa.
And it's not a fact that because of geographical where it is geographically, it's really hard to prove there. Not at all. Nope. You know, it's not at all hard to prove that it's.
No. Like, it's. Are you at all surprised that it's in the middle of fucking Gabon, Africa?
No, I've never even heard of it.
It's right next to the Republic of Congo.
Isn't that like really religious and very racist?
Gabon? Yeah, Gabon's been having trouble with like warlords and shit for a long time.
Oh, they've always had trouble with warlords.
Oh yeah. The most convenient place to say it's fair there's aliens in.
Yeah, no, best place where there's fucking warlords everywhere. Let's give these children the way, and by the way, I mean AK-47 to shoot at a white man. Don't forget the diamond mines, my brothers.
The Republic of the Congo, or at least that is one of the areas, depending on exactly what the GPS coordinates were. Now, 4chan, Reddit, these guys are all over this story, so they're trying to figure out what these coordinates mean to and what this meant. Now, some people noted that the voice coordinates corresponded with the area of the ill-fated Malaysian flight 370, which, if you guys remember, disappeared off the face of the earth back in March of 2014 while flying from Malaysia to Beijing, China.
Didn't they fucking find that plane? It was crashed or some shit?
I don't know. I don't really know my conspiracy theories all that well.
Swear to fucking God.
That possibly this voicemail could be coming from the missing black box of the plane. Again, this is just a theory. And things have gotten...
I love how, like, all right, Secure Team 10 and Tyler specifically, always like, this is just a theory. Stephen Hawking was trying to warn us about cigar aliens in space and their crashed fucking, what was it? Spaceship because the engines were down, and that's why he died, not because he was just old and had a fucking terrible and painful disease.
See, John, I mean, Patchman, so that's what he wants to be called. He's the spirit science guy. He told me some stuff that are crazy, but it's not as crazy as this shit. Like, his stuff is like, oh, the reason why this person died is because the chakras weren't aligned, or what was it? The chakras weren't at its capacity, so this guy died prematurely. Like, and to be honest, this guy made that argument sound reasonable. So
yeah, it's kind of, a lot of this shit's really fucking crazy, and that's one of the reasons why I actually am subscribed to Secure Team 10. It's not because I'm super fond of their content. I just like there's no better crazy. There's no better fucking crazy. And I love how he always points out the fact that this is just a theory, guys, but the reptilians were actually Jesus, and he wasn't brought back. It was just a different reptilian that took his face because his face was a face of faces and face off like in Face Off. But it's just a theory, guys.
Even creepy. Because as noted on Ty's Twitter page, he started receiving even more mysterious text messages in an unknown language. As you're seeing in his tweet here, where he wrote, quote, "Excuse me, what is going on?" And you can see he translated what appears to be a foreign language, which in English wrote, quote, "End the post that you just shared about the recording on your phone." Now he also stated,
"Fuck you" is the only response you should come back with that. Just be fuck you.
Yeah.
It's on his Twitter that just a few days before he got the voicemail, that he was sitting in his car out front of his home when he said an unknown man walked up and started taking pictures of his house with a flash. Then he walked away.
What kind of government agent and or alien is dumb enough to use the flash?
Thing is, see, Patchman told me, that the moon used to be an egg and now it's just a shell and all that stuff, and that sounded more reasonable than this guy.
And Director Arctor is actually 100% right. Theory implies anything at all tests out. It's not even a theory. It's a tenuous hypothesis. It's it's hard to say it's that. It's just crazy being crazy. And the man with schizophrenia saying that this dude's fucking crazy is a bad thing to say.
Like, to be honest, like, trust me, you're not crazy. But to be fair, I have met like the craziest motherfuckers that there is.
I am a paranoid type schizophrenic with sociopathic tendencies. How am I not crazy?
You don't think that the world was run by Martian children?
Oh, you're getting flat Earth after this.
Later stating that it was 3 a.m. when this happened. He has no idea what was going on or what is going on. He says, since then, I haven't received any other calls. Anything else happened. This is an interesting theory, which then links.
It's not a theory.
To another tweet that speaks about the fact that if you pay close attention to the report, there is an S right before the word danger, meaning that the recording is on a continuous loop. Here we have another tweet here saying, quote, it also has been pointed out that the coordinates given are very close to where the Malaysian airplane went down. What if you are hearing the black box recording? As well as the fact that a black box...
That motherfucker is named Uzumaki. He is fucking with you. He has a Naruto name. He is fucking with you, bro. Calm the fuck down, Tyler. Calm the fuck down. Anything to add so far, team? You've been awfully fucking quiet.
I don't really have anything to add. I don't know what this guy is talking about.
He's talking about how fucking high he is right now.
I'm confused. I don't. Help.
Director Arcater comes in with, I hypothesize everyone is actually dead, but artfully puppeteered by their sinister rogue skeletons who ate their brains and stole their bodies. By the way, the current MOKAPOCOLYPSE death toll is now at 397. As she approaches, more of the deep and dark plague of MOKAPOCOLYSM is coming through. For those of you in the chat who want to report another death attributed to the MOKAPOCOLYPSE, please do so at any time. You can also attribute deaths to the cancer that we're watching while we wait.
I put 2 videos in here. The one that Arcata sent me, and another one which you only have to see the first 3 minutes of the video. Everything else is a vlog, but the first 3 minutes of the video is absolutely beautiful.
All right. Let's start with Arcaters. I think we got the gist of this.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know. Bitch. Check it out.
Hey guys, it's funny. These people, they go to sleep. They think everything's fine, everything's good. They wake up the next day and they're on fire.
G.I.
God damn it, Arcater! You crazy son.
I need to set up a comic reading with him as soon as possible.
Nope. All right. Here's what the fuck am I looking at? Smashing commies with cheeseburgers?
You only have to watch the first 3 minutes of it. Trust me, you'll
Fine. All right, we got 3 minutes. Time that shit, chat.
We're Tom and Don, 2 sexy writers with all the answers. We make cartoons, the best cartoons. But now, we're on a quest to break into the entertainment industry and create a show. A show quest. So tie your shoelaces, because for the next 8 minutes, you're going to be stuck in the tangle of our lives. Oh, and last time on Dragon Ball Z, Tom was going to find out if he was going to get a visa to work in America or not. It's my birthday, and I'm 25 years old today, which is a quarter of a century.
This already seems like a vlog. What the fuck am I looking at?
Just keep watching. Just trust me.
All right, fine.
You're probably all wanting to know about the visa. So I went to the interview, he gave me this, which is a 221G form. And it basically means I need to get more evidence. I asked him, like, what more do I have to get for you to make this happen? And he basically said, I can't take today, you'll get something to your door that will explain further. So yeah, I didn't get it, but I didn't not get it. I'm just kind of in limbo. And I don't really know what more evidence they need. I got Writers Guild opinions. I got 7 opinions from industry veterans. I filled all the forms out. I collected all our websites, all of our conference stuff, articles, everything. But apparently it wasn't enough. And I kind of don't know what is enough. Do I have to fucking kill a communist with my bare hands? Like, what do I have to do? So as the universe would have it, some sort of cosmic joke perhaps, this thing is arriving on my birthday. So we'll see what it says.
What the fuck?
No, it gets better.
God damn it, he just leaves the fucking camera there.
Why didn't you say so?
Fuck! Ah!
Fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American. Fight for what's right. Fight for your rights.
He's killing a communist with a cheeseburger. There you go.
What the fuck have you shown me?
He killed a communist with his bare hands in order to get the citizenship.
Jesus. You have hurt me, but let's be fair. Dookie, I love you, man, but I'm gonna use some of your content
Happy
real quick.
4th of July, maggots! Pull that weeder from out your throat and listen the fuck up! This Independence Day, I'm here to tell you about the most patriotic fucking Pokemon you'll ever wish would claw your eyes out! This majestic gift from God is called Braviary, and it's 90.5 pounds of commie fighting, terrorist bombing, freedom loving, barbecue eating justice! Show me some motherfucking fireworks!
These are things you've gotta know, Miss Steam. You gotta know about Braviary, the most patriotic fucking Pokemon in existence.
Of course, man.
This is the kind of shit you gotta know if you're gonna become a citizen of these United States of America.
To be fair, the way England's going at the moment, I much rather if I have to assimilate to the culture, I will.
But just be prepared for motherfucking Braviary.
Yeah, I'm gonna go from an English tosser to a fucking American bimbo.
You don't necessarily have to become a bimbo, but you gotta be an American. Be sure to. You gotta drink some coffee, and after you drink some coffee, you gotta eat you some motherfucking barbecue.
And I have to be into creationism. That's the thing about Americans, right?
No, it's not a thing about Americans.
Got that.
Braviary is so strong it can carry a car while it's flying, and not some flimsy imported hook of shit. I'm talking American-made, built, bird tough. Braviary runs on a diet of pure crude oil straight out of the Alaskan pipeline. You want to know how a Pokemon from Unova gets to America? It flies through a fucking dimensional rift that it opens up by emancipating the shit out of oppressed peoples. They call Braviary the soldier of the sky because it'll fight for its allies without stopping, no matter how busted up it gets. In fact, Braviary gets more respect from its own kind the more think you're tough shit because you got a scar one time when you were protesting against freedom.
Fuck you, Antifa. I just felt I had to toss that in there. Because
Yeah.
let's
You know, the thing is that Americans go like, haha, Antifa's pussies. It's like, yeah, but you've got like pussy Antifa.
yeah, we got the soy boy.
In Europe fucking kills people. So, like, they're actual terrorists up here. Wait, you got like the easy Antifa that we wish we had.
Well, I'm sorry that we've got the easy Antifa, but maybe England Antifa just needs to learn to suck some dick. They need to become more fucking American.
Did you hear a German Antifa member was about to throw fuck, what's it called? You know, you put a rag in the bottle and then set it on fire. Yeah. Molotov. There you go. Well, he was about to throw that, but he dropped it and accidentally set himself on fire.
See, this is what happens. All your English Antifa need to come to America, go to Hollywood, suck some dick, come back and be better terrorists. That's what they need. They need more dick in their lives.
I need more dick in my life. What?
This is true.
Yuri scars are fighting in goddamn wars.
I did not say anything. What are you talking about?
Exactly. Moving on.
Remember who won World War II? America. You know why? We had fucking Braviary. That's right. Pikachu's out there trying to win the World Cup while Braviary's busy winning world wars. One time, Teddy Roosevelt and Chuck Norris rode a Braviary to every planet in the solar system so they could plant American flags on all of them. That's how you spread freedom, folks. So give a salute to this liberty loving, justice serving avian archon. Happy 4th of fucking July.
You goddamn right.
Oh god, if you, I love the fact that you guys was isolationist for so long. Because if you weren't, we would never have good memes like this.
Oh no, Dookie. For those of you who have not seen Pokemon Will Fuck You Up the series, go check out Dookie Shed's channel because that motherfucker has made some of the best goddamn content I have ever seen in my life. At least Pokemon related. He also does Mega Man shit and a few other. I'm fucking shuffling like a motherfucker, and the chat can see it because I've got my shit on because of course it's motherfucking MOKAPOCOLYPSE.
Yes. Didn't you say something about? You said something about Steam. What was it?
What, Steamageddon?
Steamageddon.
Yes, Steamageddon is when you show up.
Okay. I mean, like, to be fair, once I get to America, I mean, like, the country's kind of mine at that point.
Well, yeah, of course, of course, everything will be completely and utterly fucking taken over once Miss Steam shows up. Let's take
Yeah,
a quick.
I mean, like, I have to conquer like England first. I mean, what?
Well,
I mean,
of course.
Well, I say conquer. I mean, I could basically, I just think I could do a better job than the government.
Well, fair. Okay, so we've got Race to the Kremlin special coverage. Apparently, they're doing a vote. Vladimir Putin meets with presidential candidates following victory. Let's see how the West reacts to Putin's election victory. Pro-Kurdish activists clash with cops in Rome protesting Turkey's op in Afrin. Or you can find something else for us to pull up, and I can just put them in for the interim. Or I can be an even bigger dick and bring up Tucker Carlson like Sinatra does all the time. Actually, that
oh my Arcta! Yay! Hello.
Oh, did we finally get Arcter in with us?
Yeah, finally.
Perfect, and I have the perfect thing for us to go into. This is going to be something by PSA Sitch because he's one of my other favorite creators. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Arcter to the stream. Are you ready for MOKAPOCOLYPSE?
You're muted, Arcter.
And we cannot fucking hear you.
You're muted.
Let's go ahead and wait for him to get set up and working while I try and find his goddamn I know it's here. There it is. There we go. Now we have the Arcater symbol. We'll just we'll go ahead and put that right under yeah, fuck it. We'll give Moka a body. And it's Arcater symbol.
Oh, whoops. Am I audible now?
Yes, you're audible now.
You are perfectly
Finally.
clear. Well, welcome, Marketer. It's always great to have you on. MOKAPOCOLYPSE continues it in its grandiose fashion of probably going to get my fucking channel taken down eventually because I'm playing everybody else's videos and shit.
Oh, this is just live reaction videos. It should be just fine.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it is basically reaction videos, and I really do hope Sitch doesn't have too much of an issue with me going to be playing this little creation he made. He has been doing these for some time, and they're always great. I really do appreciate them, and I appreciate PSA Sitch as a content creator. So if you are watching this and you have not heard of him, check out PSA Sitch on YouTube.
No, it'd be quite reckless to object to this. It's basically free publicity. And by the way, if you ever feel inclined to choke up at mine, I'm not going to be taking offense in it either. So you have a license in my case already.
Fair enough. I will abuse the fuck out of that.
I got a bone to pick with you.
Oh yes, but sharing your pictures on my live stream, is that right?
Yeah.
It's only fair. I sent you those other pictures in total confidence, and sure enough, the next thing, they're being retweeted across the Twitter sphere.
Yeah, you but I left it off YouTube though.
When a man shows you his bone, it's a sacred bond.
Yeah, and when a woman shows you her controller, you're supposed to keep it away from that shit.
Well, if I'm being quite honest, I didn't quite prepare for that live stream as I meant to, so I kind of needed the filler. And that did the trick. Filled it up properly.
Fill up improperly.
I'm pretty sure the chat is like really fucking confused.
We should probably show them the photos just so we can bring them up to speed.
Oh yeah. We're gonna show my pair and his bone on Ichabod's live stream.
I don't know what you're talking about. You do what the hell you want, Miss Steam.
Oh, you weren't aware of this?
Oh no, I know what's going on. The Kuda's never out of the loop.
I see.
All right, we will momentarily present Miss Steam so she can bring up what she's talking about.
Okay, give me a minute. I just have to find the picture.
All right. Well, while you're doing that, I will go back to our main screen so y'all could see the lovely image that was supposed to be a fucking PNG, but isn't. That's a versus symbol. Apparently, we have two that have decided to step into the ring of MOKAPOCOLYPSE to pick their bones out.
This is our little Kumite.
Oh, damn it. Where'd I put that list of Victorian insults? Ah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I wasn't prepared for this. You will burn your Slattern.
Okay, so
prestidigitating. No.
Okay, so I just need to share. Okay, so he sent me unsolicited pictures without my consent, so I exposed him. So this is his bone. Hello?
You're presented. You're good.
Okay. So yeah, he sent me unsolicited pictures. So he sent me his bone. So I exposed him. And then on his live stream, he exposed me. He showed my pair.
But some people noted they would just love to twiddle those knobs.
Oh my god, Arcata, no, that's
I didn't say it.
And the
Except
worst
for now.
thing is,
Now I said it, but someone else said it previously.
the worst thing is he asked his followers to inspect the bone like a pervert.
Which I noted that I'm indeed a hypothetical exhibitionist like few others.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So now there's like a rivalry. So fuck you, Arcata.
Hold on, I'm still trying to find my Victorian insult list. pending.
Yeah, we'll just slap the updated. The fuck is that? Oh.
It's like the most tamest Kumite ever.
That's because I wasn't prepared for this. If we were going to jump straight into a fight, I would have prepared better. Anyhow, you give face foozler.
You fucking what?
You give face foozler, you church bell, you. And to put up with this, I'm no flap doodle.
Shut up, you Dr. Still ripoff.
I do declare your insults may be lacking, sir.
Well, you're a hedge creeper gibface.
Poser.
Hornswoggler.
Well, I do like my porn, but you know, at least I'm not dependent on it like you.
What? Is hornswoggling a category of porn these days?
Oh, hornswoggling! I thought we said pornswoggling.
No, hornswoggler. I would never deign to call you a pornswoggler.
I'm not even sure what a porn swoggler is.
But I will call you a meter. MEATER. What do you feel about that?
I think my name is Andy Worski, and I've got a hankering for some meat flaps.
Funnily enough, apparently that was a slang for a coward. Cowards were apparently meters once.
I did not know that, nor do I have any cause to know that.
Well, I mean, I may be a coward, but at least I have the tits to make up for it.
God damn it.
You, Ichabod, might be, in an attempt to slander Steam by association, a mutton shunter.
I don't know what the fuck that means.
A policeman, especially one tasked with harrying street prostitutes.
I assure you I am not a policeman, though I did pass the bar, so fun facts.
Pigeon Livid is fairly straightforward. Ratbag, well, that one's still in use, isn't it? Vazy, stupid. How odd. Sounds like a particularly mean term for a vaporizer user.
God damn it, you vapid bastard. It's just Chad. Chad and his cloud of lies.
Vazy mutton shunters the lot.
Shut up, you bootleg Frankenstein.
Bootleg Frankenstein. Jesus Christ. I didn't know this was going to be a Dr. Horrible sing-along blog.
I didn't even have a song prepared.
We can at least agree on one thing. At least you're not as bad as Professor Elemental.
Yeah. Well, I'm also not as good, so it perhaps evens out a bit.
All right. So, did either of you guys see the Jordan Peterson and Kate something or another fucking debate? The big thing that he did?
Oh, you mean the one where it was 9/10 of her going, so you're saying...
Yes, that's the one.
Oh, of course. I couldn't miss that one. That was a highlight of my year thus far, pretty much.
Steam, did you get a chance to watch it?
No, I haven't, actually.
Well, let's expose O'Hare weapons to this this weaponized autism here.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, every time I see something autistic, I tend to go like, I should really speed up this process.
She's got a point. All right, let's do this.
And look what, I did not send those pictures in group DMs. Thank you. Thought they were private.
Oh god.
It's so much more entertaining when it's an Undertale fight. I don't know why.
Oh no. Although Arcta, I did see you getting heated up after you saw those pictures, so
Lies, the AC was just loose.
The AC was loose.
yeah, the AC. Yeah, it was the AC.
It's
no
always...
one can prove it wasn't the thermal controls.
I can wholeheartedly not do that, but I'm not sure if I want to.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, I felt nothing when I saw your bone, but you obviously felt something when you saw my pair.
And moving on.
Guys, they're bolstering up the feminists. Yeah.
I can hear the tears coming from Marketer right now.
Well, no,
They don't compete any other way.
they don't compete. They figured out how to compete. They compete as allies, let's say. Very sneaky. You're faced with a mystery. And the mystery is, this thing wasn't supposed to exist, but it does exist. So what implication does that have for everything I think? And that's very, very hard on people. They do not like that at all.
The modern idea is you're supposed to accept yourself. I think that's an insane idea, by the way. Really, I can't think of a more nihilistic idea than that. You're already okay. It's like, no, you're not. And the reason you're not is because you could be way more than you are.
Any thoughts on that particular concept? Because that's kind of an interesting train of thought.
Actually, I'm in agreement thus far.
I don't know. I didn't hear what he said. It kind of went cut out a bit.
I think the specific cut is a bit of an issue. To say you're not okay is incorrect. To say there's no room for improvement, that's insane.
Fair enough. Let's see if turning up the volume a little helps. Wants an interview.
I don't think that young men hear words of encouragement. Some of them never in their entire lives, as far as I can tell. That's what they tell me. And the fact that the words that I've been speaking, the YouTube lectures that I've done and put online, for example, have had such a dramatic impact is an indication that young men are starving for this sort of message. Because, like, why in the world would they have to derive it from a lecture on YouTube? No, they're not being taught that it's important to develop yourself.
Does it bother you that your audience is predominantly male? Does that?
Does it bother anybody here? That your audience predominantly?
Well, why should it bother you what your audience is? If it's the problem is that they're male.
I mean, my audience are predominantly male.
You don't say.
I have no idea why.
It might have something to do with the tits.
Oh, no. Couldn't be anything.
Couldn't fucking possibly.
No. That helps.
Sorry, close and curtains.
Y'all gotta learn to talk one at a time. What?
I said sorry, close and curtains.
The problem is that we start at the same time, so no one knows to stop for the other. Until it's already too late.
That's a damn good point. Let's see what else. Kathy Newman. That was her fucking name. Is Kathy Newman. For some reason, I thought Kate. She looks like a Kate to me.
Isn't that a bit divisive?
Worst thing about Kathy is the fact that she's seen as a huge intellectual here.
Really? Retard. I mean, I do not throw that word around lightly, but this woman is fucking damaged.
That is a tragically low bar right there. If that's what qualifies for an intellectual, then
I think Arcater might win this battle.
It's you can't. Wow. Every day it seems like the UK is a bit more father gone than I realized.
Fucking swear to God.
Yeah,
I'm
but-
not gonna lie, you're
Yeah, but
fucking
it's nice and capitalist here. Well, in my timeline anyway.
Gamotron says, so men like to keep abreast of your work.
It's a pun.
It's a pun. Charlie's learning.
I love Farquaad.
You're officially Charlie Gamotron.
Yeah, it's
But
because
you get a
we men
win for that.
appreciate your talents. Assholes.
Yeah, no, Gamotron gets a wrench for that. There's no way I can.
Yeah, they like to keep abreast of my work, so.
Sort of tit for tat.
It's no more divisive than the fact that YouTube is primarily male and Tumblr is
Well, that's
primarily
pretty divisive,
female.
isn't
Well,
it?
Tumblr is primarily female.
Right, you're just saying that's the way it is.
Well, it's
No, it's called fucking marketing! You market to the most likely demographic, you dumb some bitch. I mean, Jesus. Okay, like Jordan's gonna make a completely different point here, but I'm just gonna make my point because it's from an economic standpoint instead of a psychologist standpoint. And I do not for a moment think of myself as an economist, but I do think of myself as somebody who understands basic fucking marketing. When you have a certain product, you want to market that product to the people most likely to watch it. Let's say Miss Steam's channel. I would be most likely to market that to teenage boys. Why? Because they like boobs, and she's got the boobs. It's a woman, and a pretty woman, beautiful woman, sitting about it's like funny occasionally, like the SJW shit or the comics, just ripping into shit. Yes, that is absolutely something that teenagers, maybe older men of a connoisseuring type, would like. And the reason that you do that is because they are your most likely viewers. Those are the people who are the most likely to watch that content and the most likely to participate in it.
My analytics say it's men near their 30s that watch me, apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
So, yeah, dirty old men, too. They watch her channel because that's what they like and that's what they want to see. So marketing her channel to that demographic will be the best bet. That's why YouTube is predominantly male and Tumblr is predominantly female. You appeal to that graphic more than it's going to appeal to let's say somebody else that is more likely to want to talk about feeling and shit. That's what we have. That's fucking marketing.
Well, in essence, also a issue of borderline irrelevance. But no, pretty much is relevant. What does it matter which group has the greater gender ratio in this? Besides the fact it's just a thing that happens, which I believe is all that Peterson was trying to point out.
Yeah, it's like let's look at one of the most successful YouTubers in history. One of the most successful. Let's just even go that part and say the most successful. Fucking PewDiePie. The dude became a multi-millionaire by doing. Let me show you a brief synopsis of every video. Brofist. Brofist. Bye. There you go. That's all he fucking did. But because it appeals to the lowest common denominator, it functions that way. People want to watch a dude yell at bullshit on the internet.
Now channel's kind of become a meme within a meme within a meme now. So he reviews memes, he makes the memes, and he is the meme.
Yes, and I have to say he's improved dramatically, though I still think Filthy Frank should sue. Last I heard, it was doing nothing but Filthy Frank's voice all the time.
It's time to stop.
But
well,
it was an improvement over that high-pitched squeal that I still can't think about without getting angry.
Filthy Frank is Joji now, isn't he?
Fuquad says, "Hey, I'm one of those dirty old men." Yes,
Hey,
you
wait,
are.
wait,
Yeah, he is.
What happened to Filthy Frank?
Really good at that modern combat game we've been playing recently. Like, fucking amazing at it. I'm not even gonna lie there.
Sympathies, Miss Steam. I am aware that goggles get a bit tough if they aren't properly ventilated.
Giggity, giggity.
Yeah, I'm kind of wearing them because I haven't got any makeup on. So
No, you're fine. Shall we continue with Jordan's point?
Please.
Alrighty then. Let's continue listening to Jordan talk to this clearly crazy woman.
I'm not saying anything. It's just an observation that that's the way it is. There's plenty of women that are watching my lectures and coming to my talks and buying my books. It's just the majority of them happen to be men.
What's in it for the women, though?
Well, what sort of partner do you want? You want an overgrown child?
What are you, fucking gay?
Well, I know why, actually. You can't dominate a competent partner. So
You're
if you
saying
want
women
domination...
want to dominate. Is that what you're saying?
Do women want to dominate?
Some clearly do.
Steam, you're the token woman here. Do you want to dominate?
She's out to rule the world.
I want to dominate women.
Fair enough.
No, I'd say women who have had their relationships impaired, their relationships with men impaired, and who are afraid of such relationships will settle for a weak partner because they can dominate. But it's a suboptimal solution.
Do you think that's what a lot of women are doing?
I think there's a substantial minority of women who do that. And I think it's very bad for them. They're very unhappy. It's very bad for their partners, although the partners get the advantage of not having to take any responsibility.
But what gives you the right to say that? I mean, maybe...
He's a clinical psychologist. That's what gives him the right to say that. You fucking lepton!
I would note that it doesn't give him the right to say that because he had the right to say that irregardless. The fact that he's a clinical psychologist means that he's more likely to be right about it. By factor.
As a side note, I will punch you square in the dick if you ever say irregardless again. That's not actually a word, you know.
I like the way it sounds.
That doesn't matter. It doesn't make it.
I say the word regardless all the time. Don't bully him.
You're also wrong.
Shut up.
It's just regardless. It's just regardless. Irregardless is a double negative.
Shows what you know.
Yeah, it does show what I know, motherfucker. I know English. I'm kidding. I will not actually punch you in the dick.
I got something.
I trust that you wouldn't punch me in the dick just because your arms aren't just they're that long and aren't capable of transmitting themselves across electrical lines. But if that does happen and you prove to have that ability, then I definitely appreciate the restraint.
There you go. I skipped the sunglasses. So.
Okay. Do you want me to pull the thingy down there for a minute? Here.
Yeah, it's much cooler. I mean, temperature-wise. Aesthetically, goggles, of course, are superior in every way, but sunglasses can be good too.
Yeah, well, it's, I got these quite a while ago after I saw Dr. Tarawat got glasses like these, and I was just like, I need them. So, yeah. They're also really cool because you can also see invisible ink with them.
No, that's an impressive trick. I should upgrade my lenses. But in the meantime,
There are the lovely sunglasses that our dear Miss Steam is talking about. Wow, those are actually really fucking cool.
And they're actual metal too. They're not like cheap plastic.
Good God, that's.
I do have like plastic goggles though. I've got like glue and.
She's got the goggles too, folks. So now you can imagine all sorts of kinky situations with those goggles and glasses.
Thanks, I guess.
These lenses can read invisible ink. She could write all sorts of terrible things on someone that only she can see.
Giggity.
Oh, that could be fun.
That's how women want their relationships with women. I mean, you're making these vast generalizations.
I'm a clinical psychologist.
A singular strike.
Let's take that as an example. The gender pay gap stands at just over 9%. Women at the BBC recently said that the broadcaster is illegally paying them less than men to do the same job. You've got only 7 women running the top FTSE 100 companies.
Yeah. And now they're complaining about women getting paid less for doing entirely different jobs.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, I swear to God, communism is evil. It's evil, fuckers. It's evil. Just fucking understand that.
Of course it's evil.
Now let's
trap for the weak-minded.
Yes. There's multiple reasons for that. One of them is gender, but it's not the only reason. Like if you're a social scientist worth your salt, you never do a univariate analysis. Like you say, well, women in aggregate are paid less than men. Okay, well, then we break it down by age, we break it down by occupation, we break it down by interest, we break it down by personality.
Oh, fun fact. See, there is an actual kind of discrimination in the workplace in England, but it's not towards women, actually. If you are under the age of 21 in England and you're working like full time, you get paid less than someone who is over 21.
Really?
That's actual discrimination that no one talks about because people are focusing on this shit.
So it's like age discrimination.
Yeah, it is age discrimination.
That's some fucked up shit.
But this raises a question. Are they getting paid less because they don't know how to argue for higher wages? Or someone just says...
No, it's by law.
Wait, so by law they get paid less?
Yeah, by law, by law they get paid less because they're under 21 years of age. I worked more hours than some people who are over 21, and yet they did actually get paid more. They didn't earn more because obviously I was working more hours than them, like a lot more hours. But it's still, they still get paid a bit more because of their age. That's an actual discrimination that is in the workforce, but they don't want to talk about that. They want to talk about discrimination against women, where, to be honest, there is none these days.
Discrimination. Rather, a lack thereof discrimination.
I can see the arguments they might have made on this point, a sort of apprenticeship discount. Perhaps that's what they're going for, but yeah, it doesn't seem to hold a lot of water. Maybe some sort of gimmick to get the younger people employed quickly, perhaps.
Broken watches right twice a day. Also known as y'all fucking just focus on the actual discrimination. I swear to God.
Yeah.
You're saying basically it doesn't matter if women aren't getting to the top because that's what's skewing that gender pay gap, isn't it?
No, I'm not saying it doesn't matter either.
You're saying
I'm
it's
saying there are
fact-right.
multiple reasons for it.
Yeah, but
and they
those
aren't being
reasons,
taken into
why
account.
should women put up with those reasons?
Because fuck you, that's why.
Cuphead. Sorry, the music.
What the heck are you talking about?
Why should women be
put up with it?
content
I'm not
not
saying
to
that
get
they
to the
should
top?
put up with it. I'm saying that the claim that the wage gap between men and women is only due to sex is wrong. and it is wrong. There's no doubt about that. The multivariate analysis have been done. So I can give you an
keep on
example.
talking about multivariate analysis.
Let me give you an example.
Ah, damn it.
I'm saying that 9% pay gap
Yeah.
exists.
Yeah.
That's a gap between men and women. I'm not saying why it exists, but it exists.
Yeah, if you
That
put the math
makes sense
together,
to
that's
everybody.
usually. If we put the math together, that's usually women who are in part-time jobs and women who are, pregnancy. And boom, 9%. Yeah.
Any opinions on this, Arcater?
Oh, well, basically, Peterson has this nailed down pretty hard. I don't know how much I can add beyond the fact that, seriously, this person is regarded as an intellectual.
I don't regard her as an intellectual, but apparently the majority of the public does.
See, this is what happened.
See, I don't believe the public even does. This sounds like the media just keeps on calling them intellectual, and then no one bothers to argue after a certain point.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I just can't. I can't buy this.
All right, well, we're going to get a
Hard to
long
swallow.
session of this because I got to go take a piss. I'll be right back. I'm going to play this so you have something to talk about while I am gone. Unless you would rather I leave it paused and y'all just can continue on this topic or talk about something else.
We can have our blood sports.
All right, you have your blood sports. I'm going to go take a piss. Don't be killing each other when I come back.
Okay.
Right. Blood sport, blood sport. We were meant to, I was meant to come up with an entire strategy on this point, but I wasn't expecting to need it ready this soon.
Oh, don't worry about it. We still got Miss Midnight's live stream. So
Yes, we need to work out how that's going to work, and I need to inform her, and then she needs to set a time, and we need to hash it out there. But I had a lot of things planned on that point. I have nothing breakable here at present. Nothing I can afford to break anyway.
yeah.
And I suppose the visual gags aren't going to work if we're not actually on camera on the stream, so I'm a bit short.
I don't know.
Using any of the weapons on hand would be a mistake.
Oh, I have got one in stock. Ichabod's bigger than yours.
Do you have photographic proof, though? Because I have to say, that boat of mine was pretty sizable.
He has a policy, and it's public information pretty much. He has a policy. Just ask him, and he'll send you.
Now I'm concerned as to how literal we're talking. Because if we're
Pretty
talking
literal.
literally about actual bones, then we're okay. But if we're treading into figurative territory, there's probably something I don't really care to see. I'm glad he's proud and he's welcome to it, but I'm not going to break out the measuring stick for this in practice.
You can ask him yourself if you want. But I am talking literal.
Literal bone or figurative bone? This is an important distinction. Literal bone or figurative?
The latter.
Figurative bone. Okay, then I will happily take Ichabod's word on this. No need to share anything with me.
Oh fuck! That's brilliant.
You would find that funny, you wagtail.
Oh fuck! Steampunk dropout.
What?
Hmm?
No, I should probably see what the chat is saying. No one seems to have dropped out. Or said drop out. Then again, we can't hear us ourselves on the live stream, so if I'm... You have to say I'm a bit troubled by someone's head being spiked on top of the Arcader Labs logo.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a bit brutal. We don't really have a weapons department, so if we did though, this would be the way to go.
You don't have a weapons department, and yet you
No.
want to take over places?
Actually, no. We've been over this, Miss Steam. You want to take over places. I just want to conquer a small European nation when I go to retire.
That's true.
Yeah, if you can have the world. Gads, I don't want that mess. Have you seen the world lately? I can understand wanting to conquer, say, steampunk Victorian England. That sounds like a blast. If I were in your dimension, I'd be all over that proverbial shit. But this is
yeah, we've got like steam powered dildos and everything. Your face.
I think we might have you beat there, and with a significantly lower risk of getting incredibly awkward burns. So I guess I do understand now why you want to take over our world instead. Oh, yeah, it's really all coming into focus now. You're just after the technology. You know, we can work out some sort of arrangement. I can send you a few things, and you've got to have something over there that doesn't mesh with our tech.
My time machine's broken. Tumblr fell into the time machine. Now we can't get rid of her.
I see.
And the problem is she's been in this dimension for so long. If we send her back, it'll just tear your dimension apart.
Well, I'm not feeling nearly nihilistic enough to lobby for that. Yet. Oh, well, that's going to really throw a wrench into your whole conquering the world plot anyway, I suppose.
Yeah, as soon as I get the time machine working, it's pretty much gonna, pretty much be able to go to cons and shit.
Yeah, well, you see, if you've got access to the internet, and clearly you must, just look up some schematics. I mean, people have gotten really inventive when it comes to novelty sex toys. I think people are making them out of fruit or something. If they can do that, and they can probably give you some sort of upgrade on a steam-powered, potentially quite dangerous crotch rocket. And just one burst valve and... It'll blow your mind.
Yeah, I'm sure it would.
Objectively. That doesn't happen here. I don't think we have... I've seen a lot of strange things on the internet, but I don't think I've ever actually seen an actual steam-powered dildo. They normally go with electronics.
Oh, they exist. They exist. They do actually exist. One sec. Steam.
Jesus Christ, I come back and I hear swaths of silence. Did you guys finish already? Jesus.
No. I'm showing... Arcta doesn't think steam-powered dildos exist.
Yeah, they do.
Hang on, I'll show you.
I think I might have been happier believing they didn't exist, because while I do like steam technology, this does sound like a really great way to get burns that are going to be very hard to explain to a doctor.
That's what I said.
Let's see. Here we are. Okay. So these are steam-powered dildos. Yeah. Yep, no tits, no nothing, so I can share it.
This is. I love that this is the conversation I come back to. We're talking about steam-powered dildos.
Oh no, it's about how Tumblr fucked my time machine, so I can't. Arca can't, deal.
But not before she revealed the real reason why she wants to take over our world is because apparently the best they've got over there is steam-powered dildos. We've advanced beyond that. We've got hydraulics. We've got electric-powered things that aren't likely to shock you. Of course, some people are into that, I understand. And of course, all of inventive weirdos who have made all sorts of things out of paper bags and gelatin.
Yeah, so this is one. It's a steam-powered dildo. See?
Just pop over here and clickety Blackity, and you're now presented.
Okay, so
What?
there's the vibrator. Crank the handle and it kind of goes. There's the original prototype, steam powered dodo.
I'm just gonna real quick go back to presenting myself because yeah, I don't want to risk that shit.
It's fine. I made sure there was no tips or anything in it.
Too much of a chance.
Well, I'll be surprised if you get a mark on this one, but
well, to be fair, fuck it, you know.
I had no idea. I suppose I should have known. Whatever people have things they made move back and forth, that probably stands to reason they would have made into a dildo at some point.
Yeah.
Good point.
No, I want to take over the world simply because I could do it better.
The bar is low.
Yeah, true.
The
I mean,
lowest of bars.
yeah. Also, I think you guys have too much state. It's too much state in the future. There needs to be more market.
As a side note, it is only an hour or two before the MOKAPOCOLYPSE.
Oh my god.
The death toll is currently set at 597. The plague has entered my state.
Only 597?
We're getting there. We're getting close to the required number of human sacrifices necessary to summon the Mokimu.
Okay. So when Steamageddon occurs, it's gonna body count's gonna be a lot higher than that.
I must note this does 597 human sacrifices so far to summon Mokamu. You can get lower celebrity elder god for that.
Well, yeah, we could probably get Yog-Sothoth in here, but
Yog-Sothoth is the gate and the key. He might be a bit out of your range, but you can probably at least get a cameo from Nyarlathotep.
yeah, but Nyarlathotep's a fucking troll.
That's true. That's true.
He'd just coming to fuck with us. By the way, if none of you know what the fuck we're talking about, you need to brush up on your fucking Lovecraftian lore. All right. Let's see how much further this is. By the way, while this is playing, y'all can look for different videos for us to do or anything like that.
Oh, right. Sorry.
There's a lot more from the Pencil Film Preservation channel. If you ever want to just ambush people with that.
My bad. I was looking at steam powered porn.
Steam needs a vibrator. Hashtag good vibrations.
If you're a woman, that seems pretty unfair.
Cuphead background music is amazing.
But you agree that it's unfair. If you're a woman,
Not necessarily.
and on average you're getting paid 9% less than a man, that's not fair, is it?
It depends on why it's happening. I can give you an example. Okay. There's a personality trait known as agreeableness. Agreeable people are compassionate and polite. And agreeable people get paid less than less agreeable people for the same job. Women are more agreeable than men.
Again, a vast generalization. Some
It's not
women
a
are not more
generalization.
agreeable than
Yes,
men.
that's true, but that's right. And some women get paid more than men.
You don't stand a chance, huh?
Is gender equality a myth in your view? Is that something that's just never going to happen?
It depends on what you mean by equality.
I have to point out that I have sat there and thought in the middle of a conversation, define your fucking terms.
Oh, absolutely. It's a huge 90 difference between equality of opportunity and equality of outcome. One's a great idea, one's batshit insane.
Well, just as an example, just because I can do this without having to do anything crazy.
It's actually another thing steampunks advocate for, equality of opportunity, like we'll make whatever you want, sort of thing. Like make what you love and you will succeed, sort of thing. And so that's pretty capitalist way of thinking. So I get really confused with certain steampunk YouTubers going, "Yeah, we need communism."
All right, so here's the thing. I'm going to read something out, and I want you to feel free to comment on it. It's a little long, but I've got some time before MOKAPOCOLYPSE. So you guys ready? I'll do voices just so we can tell different people.
Okay.
Class today. Me. This thing about personal responsibility. A girl. What do you mean by personal responsibility? Me. Like, don't commit crimes. Another girl. The prison system is based on white heterosexual society. Me. Heterosexual. Wait, what? And then class dissolves into chaos. Many people in prison experience violence growing up, physical, sexual, and emotional abuse, including training schools, residential schools. Asking people to be personally responsible for the consequences of violence and abuse they suffered as children is almost comically evil. Personal responsibility for one's own actions is not comically evil. You seem to have confused personal responsibility for one's actions with personal responsibility of others' actions. Simply because I have suffered trauma does not permit me to inflict it on others, does it? As a psychotherapist, I can tell you that people respond to trauma in many different ways. And people who grow up without access to basic necessities are forced to make decisions for survival that the rest of us don't. You had a comment, Steve?
Oh, I just said I know the psychologist one.
Yeah.
Yes, and Peterson already nailed this one. If you say grew up being bullied and you resolved to not be a bully because you know what it was like to be bullied, or if you became a bully because you were bullied, well, both of these things occur. There's still an element of choice there. You don't get to say, I'm okay to be a bully because I was bullied.
And yet there's more. Oh, I know a fair amount about trauma, actually. I also know what it's like to grow up without necessities. To confuse correlation and causality, though, makes me wonder about how inferential statistic classes went for you when training as a clinical psychologist. Psychotherapist, not psychologist. Not a psychologist, as I just said. Lindsay's statement, just don't commit crimes, lacks any analysis about the way structural and systematic factors affect who ends up in prison. That is my point, and I stand by it. A slightly different point, which is very difficult to argue with. The one I addressed being poor is looking at data. The single worst thing to be if a person wants to stay out of prison. Everybody commits crimes. Certain people I grew up with, went to prison. Do you feel that they've been wealthier? Had they been wealthier, they would still have gone to prison? I don't know what you mean by they, but being wealthy is a great way to avoid the legal system. It's not a feeling. It's a fairly well documented fact that the poorer the person is, the worse off that person is once legal issues begin to present themselves. I agree 100%. But these people go to prison for those actions. That is personal responsibility. They made the mistake and will have to accept the punishment for it. That is overly simplistic. Over 50% of people in prison in Ontario are remand, which means they are being charged but not convicted of a crime. Does that seem like justice to you? Given that we have presumption of innocence in this country, that is overly complex. I can't possibly know every person in Canada's prison system and the circumstances of each case. Personal accountability requires our actions to be punished or rewarded based on those actions. That punishment is what society considers justice, not what I do. The idea that our court equates punishment with justice doesn't mean that's the right way or the only way to deal with social harm. Prison is also insanely expensive. What if we put some of the money we spend on prisons into social programs for at-risk communities? What communities exactly? Communities living in poverty with limited access to social detriments of health. So, for example, we could put money into building more affordable housing instead of housing people in prison. But there you miss massive groups who live in communities that aren't considered impoverished. I was giving one example. Who would you like to include? Me, personally? No one. I say do what I had to do and claw your way up. So welcome to my fucking morning, which has been arguing with some lady who doesn't seem to understand the very basic concept of I don't give a shit. If you're going to go down the road of personal accountability, do what everybody else has to do and grind your shit up from the very basic floor. Because if you don't, what the fuck do you have? What do you actually have if you're not able to dig your shit up from the very basis of, look at us. We may have started out small, but now we're fucking rocking through the world and doing the best we can.
Well, there's a core failure here. Then this is a problem with all vanity politics in general. They keep on disempowering themselves and making everyone else apparently nearly godlike in power. Their position in life, why are they downtrodden? Well, it's because the them, the they, the patriarchy, the white guys, they're keeping them down.
Fuck your patriarchy.
How the hell, what are they doing to combat that, really? How does that thinking help them achieve anything at all? If all of their problems are the fault of someone else, what the hell can they fix themselves?
It doesn't fix, like the whole patriarchy thing. It really takes a toll on you mentally, because you go into the mentality of, well, I can't do anything because what's the point?
Basically, the point is herka-durka more women in STEM. I gotta be a dick sometimes. I gotta be, but seriously, it is a fucked up situation.
Yeah.
Shall we continue with Jordan? It sounds like Harketer's starting to get bored.
No, not at all. I'm just trying to find more things to send you, actually, discreetly.
All right, Jordan, what else you got?
Being treated fairly, men and women, getting the same opportunities.
Fairly, people, we could get to a point where people were treated fairly or more fairly. I mean, people are treated pretty fairly in Western culture already.
The music in my videos, because apparently they let YouTubers use the Cuphead music, which is kind of cool.
Sorry, use what music?
Cuphead's music in the game.
It's a game.
Oh, huh.
Everything in that game.
Well, good of Cupheads. It seems like the most problematic developers are also, as it turns out, the nicest in practice.
They's good people.
Yeah.
Indeed.
They're really not, though, are they? I mean, otherwise, why would there only be 7 women running FTSE 100 companies in the UK? Why would there still be a pay gap, which we've discussed at length? Why are women at the BBC saying that they're getting paid illegally less than men to do the same job? Well, that's not fair, is it?
Well, men and women won't sort themselves into the same categories if you leave them alone to do it of their own accord. We've already seen that in Scandinavia. It's 20 to 1 female nurses to male, something like that. It might not be quite that extreme. And approximately the same male engineers to female engineers. And that's a consequence of the free choice of men and women in the societies that have gone farther than any other societies to make gender equality the purpose of the law. Those are ineradicable differences. You can eradicate them with tremendous social pressure and tyranny. But if you leave men and women to make their own choices, you will not get equal outcome.
Right, so you're saying that anyone who believes in equality, whether you call them feminists, call them whatever you want to call them, should basically give up because it ain't going to happen.
Yeah, equality of outcome ain't going to happen because we ain't letting tyranny happen in this country. Yeah. Sorry, Kathy. Fuck you.
Equality of opportunity, bitch.
Fucking ain't right.
Quality of outcome, no one's going to be happy.
Yeah, no one will be safe. No one's safe at equality of outcome. So, anybody find anything?
Well, I think one link already, but I believe I can find something better still. It's in the chat of the Hangout.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, here let's grab that real quick and let's take a look and see what we've got. Normally, music, by the way, is not problematic. Like, usually music's not an issue. but like I've never heard of them. They're not super mainstream, and they're most likely going to pull the video down rather than just hit it for monetization.
I see.
All right, so Tainted Goods is what this is called. Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to check out Felix Colgrave on YouTube, who has provided us with this video, aside from Arcater, who, of course, you're going to check out eventually.
I just referred to it. It's, yes, he's very much worth paying attention to.
All right, well, let's hit this shit.
Hey, pal. Hey, other pal. You look like guys who are into things that cool people are into. And if that's the case, you're going to love these cool people things I've got here for you. You'd be an uncool fool to walk away without one of these. Soul-eating demons from the Nightmare Dimension. Only $5 each. Now, I know what you're thinking. A pet? I'm a busy guy. An unearthly abomination's just another mouth to feed. Well, think again, because what I have here, ladies and gentlemen, is a genuine no-maintenance pet. You can leave him without food, without water, even without oxygen. You can't kill these things, no matter how hard you try.
Yeah, you can. Just drop acid on them.
When I stumbled across these marvelous creatures, I knew I'd found something truly magical. And I said to myself, it's not fair that only I get to experience this.
To be fair, soul-eating demon from hell, that is either a succubus or an incubus.
Ah, that's not a soul-eating demon from hell. That's an accident that happened in my lab.
Anyway. You need shit, I burnt myself. You need purified sea salt from the Dead Sea. You need an iron cross, not like the iron cross, but a cross made of iron.
What happens if you use the iron cross?
It's useless. Silver shavings and holy water blessed by the Pope, and that should get rid of your soul-eating demons for you. You're welcome.
But it's not really demons, though. It's just don't let Magog play with your shit when he's drunk.
Don't trust Magog with your various incenses and candles, because then you end up with this guy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I made the mistake of letting Magog near his equipment.
Every fucking time, man.
This is these accusations keep turning up, but again, if Magog turned up here, things would have gone vastly worse than they actually did. All I had was a power supply explode. It was fine.
That's what happens when you let Tangerine get teleportation.
You let Magog had vodka, didn't you?
No, I've been trying to get Magog to join me on the stream, actually. It hasn't happened yet.
Ah.
When it happens, though, now we'll all have vodka just to spite you.
As an odd concept, just so you're aware, if you have ever had Tangerine on your stream, weird shit might happen to your computer. Because, you know, she's coming from another dimension. And, yeah, that shit fucks things up.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what this fucking Howard Hughes looking motherfucker has to say.
And I vowed to sell every single one until they've all gone from my life forever. By golly, these critters look amazing. Can I teach them any tricks? Teach them? Let me tell you, pretty lady. These things are so damn smart, you don't have to teach them a thing. Think dogs are clever fetching sticks right. Wrong. Fuck fetch. These little demons can paint, juggle, and engage you in lengthy conversation. Don't like the look of them? That's okay. This little beastie here can assume any form. It can be a kitten, a horse, a snake baby, your mother crying. It can even be a second you. Think about it. A doppelganging companion can fill in for you at work. Go to your nephew's christening on your behalf. Or even tag team your wife with you. It's all good. Jeez, and as a special offer, the first 50 are absolutely free. There you go. Goodbye.
The fuck?
You know, I actually kind of assumed everyone had already seen it, but if you hadn't, then that was definitely worthwhile.
I have not ever seen it. But yeah, Jesus fucking Christ.
I sent you another link also in the chat. This one is The Origins of Halloween, according to a fundy fearmonger.
Yeah, do you mean a Christian fundamentalist here?
Oh, yes.
I also I put one
Joy,
in-
I have to fucking god damn it. I have to fucking defend the concept. Oh well, fuck it. It's MOKAPOCOLYPSE! Seem anything you want to say before we get this probably clearly Christian propaganda going?
Yeah, I put Space Force in the side chat too.
Are you talking about Starbarians?
No, not Starbarians.
Oh,
Space
thank
Force.
Christ, because I'd get flagged for that. Okay. Let's get this 12-minute video about the satanic origins behind Halloween from Follow Me to Christ Ministries. Don't go check these fuckers out. No, fuck them. Fuck them in the face. Fuck them in the face with a pipe wrench. I hate your children.
Who are you?
Would you like a healthy dose of Satan?
Dracula's wife.
While there are some people who may be concerned about the origins of Halloween and its focus on blood, death, horror, and the occult, to millions of youngsters across the nation, it has been adopted as a time to pursue scary fun. It is an opportunity to dress up in ghoulish or fanciful costumes, to engage in the fantasy of being a witch or a vampire, ghost, or devil.
Or a slutty of any of those.
Yes. Ninja Turtle, Darth Vader, some now forgotten Saturday morning cartoon character. It was all on the table.
And slutty versions of those as well.
True.
Don't forget the slutty Ninja Turtles. I'm ashamed that that's actually a thing.
Eager trick-or-treaters solicit candy door to door or bob for apples at Halloween parties. Others brave haunted houses and horror movie marathons, while the more daring visit cemeteries at midnight, play with Ouija boards, and hold seances in an effort to contact.
Did that motherfucker just pronounce that seance?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, it's official. Jesus hates you. Jesus hates you because at least Jesus could pronounce seance correctly, you dumb motherfucker.
It gets so much worse.
I think you're the only minister that actually makes fun of Christians.
It's because they're stupid. I mean, come on. Yeah, sure. Religion is a thing that exists. And there are purposes to religion, but let's be fucking fair. This isn't Christianity, this is stupidity.
The defining feature of this video is indeed grotesque stupidity. That's the important thing.
Okay, let's do this.
Spirits of the dead.
What you commonly call Halloween, in the occult world, they call it Samhain. Now, when you look at the name...
I will punch this man in the dick. Samhain, you fucking moron. Is English not his strong...
I hate to say this, but phonetically speaking, in the Celtic language, it should be something along the lines of Samhain.
Well, yeah, it's Samhain or
Samhain, but it's pronounced, in the classic weird foreign language tradition.
And before this crazy son of a bitch decides he's going to say this, Samhain or Samhain, either way you want to pronounce it, like a human being or like a small retarded child from the Indonesian villages.
Well, what's really funny about this one is that he starts off, he has some facts straight, and then he just goes off of deep in, just dives right into batshit insane territory. It's great.
Does he at least get the fact that it's just a harvest festival, right? Or is it?
No, he doesn't.
Of course he
that's tangential to what he feels it's actually.
No, You know what's weird is Christians really hate Halloween, right? What some in America apparently. They really hate Halloween, but Halloween is derived from Hallows Eve, which was
Pagan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pagan. That's why they don't like it.
Yeah, and I'm just like, well, they're going like, oh well, it's just the time for demons and all this stuff, and it's like, well, Hallows Eve was more about, yeah, Hallows Eve. Okay, forget pagan stuff. When Christians adopted it, or Catholics, I mean, when they adopted it, it was like it was demons sort of thing, but it was more of the fact of like you get protected by demons by this time of year.
Protected from demons, not by demons.
From demons, sorry.
Yeah,
well,
like
the entire concept of gargoyles is that God commands them too.
I have to come to this very basic concept as I put icy hot on my neck because my fucking soul hurts right now.
Now I feel bad.
Would be the perfect time for Undoom to pop in just to say, morons! Fucking morons! Oh my god. All right. So let's see what Tardy the Christian has to say.
It looks as if it's saying Samhain or something like that. No. This is properly pronounced in the ancient Gaelic as Samhain. Samhain, according to our tradition, was the Lord of the Dead.
No, he wasn't!
100 BC, a very fierce nomadic.
Very fierce. Very fierce. Very fierce. Very fierce. Very fierce Lord of the Dead Samhain.
Okay. The god and the goddess, which what this festival is the okay. I hate having to explain this shit. Okay, so there are three primary stages in the goddess's life. Quote unquote goddess's life. And it's all about when the god dies and then all this shit happens and it's all fucking crazy. And there is the child, the maiden, and the crone. What we're currently experiencing is the maiden portion, where the god dies, which is nature turning to winter. And then once the goddess becomes the crone, she gives birth to the next goddess. It's a fucking harvest festival because you harvest shit like pumpkins and all that. Like, there's a lot of produce that I can't fucking remember that you harvest in the autumn.
Don't wear yourself thin too quickly because again, we still haven't hit the worst it gets. We haven't hit the nadir yet.
Just pace yourself. There's no god called Samhain or Samhain or Samhwa, whatever this motherfucker wants to pronounce it as.
What used to be known as Gaul, Saxony, Brittany, we know it now as the British Isle, and of course it eventually went to Scotland, Ireland, and the rest of this run.
God damn it, Steam! This guy is your fault then.
Wait, what?
Areas.
He is your fault. This is entirely your fault.
Why is it my fault?
I'm pretty sure this one's on the Americans. He's blaming Halloween on the British in this case.
Yeah. It's not my fault, it's your fault.
That's not blame, that's credit.
Okay, you get credit for this guy existing then.
Oh no. Credit for Halloween existing. We have to take the bullet for this guy.
Blame for this ass. I refuse to accept this man as a Christian. He's too fucking retarded. There's no way. There's no way he is anything but a fucking moron.
All I know is that
there is an umbrella of Christianity, so there's like different, aspects.
Worship the nameless God, people. Worship the nameless God.
This is one of the worst sects, no doubt. But I'm just noting that the more I hear this guy's voice, the more confident I am that he spends an inordinate amount of time in men's bathrooms, wiggling his feet under the stall.
Sucking dick. I get this feeling he might suck some dick.
He might suck some dick. Who knows?
Y'all motherfuckers need to suck some dick.
People were known as the Celts. Now, the Celtic people, they were so fierce and so barbaric.
Fierce and barbaric Celts.
the famous Roman legion. And
Watch out for the barbaric kilts. They are here to fucking lay the smack down upon your awful quitting society.
Fierce cats.
They are fierce. They are super fierce. Look out for them because they will fuck you up.
You should be very scared of these dead people.
Oh no, look out for the dead people. They'll come back be living dead gore.
Oh, yeah, totes.
extracted heavy tribute from.
That haircut.
They literally held all power from 900 BC to approximately 900 AD in that area. The Celtic Lord of the Dead, Samhain, is just another name, Samhain, for Nimrod.
Nimrod. For Nimrod. I think this guy might be the Nimrod here.
Why?
Just
why?
He is also a stag god. Has horns just like the stag.
Baphomet. Baphomet. Now let's see how he pronounces Baphomet.
God of the occult world that is so constant. But this particular time.
Oh, he didn't even fucking try.
29th those 3 days constitute what's known as Samhain. Everyone thinks Halloween is just a one-night thing.
It's a fucking harvest festival.
31st, but it is not. See, in the occult world, this is a 3-day fire festival. It lasts from the 29th.
That's the same guy that said Pokemon Go, Pokemon is evil.
Oh, God. Is it?
The same type of people who would probably be making that claim, yes.
He looks like the guy who said Pokemon was evil. There's a remix music video on that, actually. That's pretty funny.
Find it while we watch this.
Yeah, no problem.
Sweet.
During the time when the Druid priest held power.
That's not a Druid, that's a fucking Jedi.
He's a Force Druid.
He's a filth Jedi. Use the Force, Luke. Use the Force. This is all Christianity from a certain point of view.
Halloween needs the dark side.
Candy leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to paganism. And paganism leads to the dark side.
Everything leads to the dark side.
You two are absolute fucking nerds.
Satanic we are.
Yeah, you two are nerds.
Oh, I do not want to hear it, Miss Steam-Powered Dildo.
Hey, I am not a nerd. What are you talking about?
Druids held all power. You couldn't get married without their permission.
So you can't get married without priest permission today, you fucking moron.
Oh, maybe there's a subtext there. They held all the power like we hold all the power now.
This is very akin to the Jews run everything argument. You know that, right?
I don't remember. Maybe that's in this video too. We'll see.
God damn it. This reminds me of that weird meme I saw the other day where, okay, so it was Andy Worski and Chris Worski, right? You remember the, like, Asian dude that used to be on his show?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, it was a picture of them, and then somebody hitting the Alt tab and then the right key, and then it was a picture of just Andy by himself doing his new show.
Yeah, what happened to Chris Wolski, by the way? Did he just leave? Or?
He still works with Andy, he's just not on camera as much anymore. He's a good dude.
Yeah. I'm guessing he doesn't agree with Andy anymore.
I don't know if he agrees or not, and I would rather not speculate because not my bag of dicks.
My theory would be that he just wants to be off screen.
Yeah, like a producer, kind of like Failure.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really have much respect for Tonka because he used the whole "oh, I have more subs than you" argument to Llama.
Well, everybody makes their mistakes on shit like that, but I
he has
respect
to
him
apologize.
because he's
It's
never
like
lied to me.
saying that, and it's like, well, you know.
It's definitely a touch obnoxious.
The way I see it is Tonka's never done me nothing wrong. He's never lied to me. He's always told me the truth. I've always been very fucking polite to me. I got nothing against the man.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
Not do I, but I will, let's be fair, that is an incredibly stupid thing to say to someone.
Yeah. So I'm just
I don't
wondering,
know.
like, what failure in Tonka's relationship is like at the moment. So I'm pretty sure it's shaky.
What? Failure in Tonka?
Yeah, it's just a failure's got. From what I remember, failure doesn't like it when people do that, like a lot.
Well, yeah, Tonka don't do it a lot. Like, he'll occasionally do it, like, if somebody types to, like, take a pot shot about his subscriber count.
Yeah.
Because people have been doing that lately, because, it's like the shit with Honey Badger Radio. They were trying to pot shot Tonka because they have larger subscriber count, right? But they had the most recent, the 2 streams, like they're going right now. Honey Badger Radio had, I think, 179 people watching, and Tonka had 2,000 some because internet blood sports.
Yeah.
I would like to note that Folkwad has brought a bit more information to light. Apparently, Tonka and Llama worked out on a Suit Yourself stream. They're cool now, and he's asking, why are you holding a grudge, Miss Team? But I think...
I'm not holding a grudge. I didn't know that, actually. I didn't know that happened.
I think that was very likely. So, Folkwad, that's why, and even then, it's good they sorted it out, but one can still observe that it was a kind of an obnoxious thing to say. Now, there's no reason to hate him over it. And if he's realized there was an obnoxious thing to say, so much the better.
I don't hate Tonka, that's the thing. People always think I hate people. I don't hate Tonka at all. It's just I'm almost pretty upset, sort of thing. Because he thought that Tonka was better than that, that's all. So it kind of just got me a bit annoyed.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But I don't hate the man. People always think I hate the man.
Yeah, no, there ain't no fucking reason to hate Tonka. He's good people.
Yeah, I don't hate Tonka.
Like the same thing on that same note, I can say the same thing about Chambers. She's good people. Everybody makes a fuck up on occasion. So
yeah.
And let's be fair, Chambers has been thrown under the bus so many times. She should have real estate under there. A&W says, I don't hate the person, I hate the behavior. That's why I call myself a troll. But really, yeah. Everybody's always welcome here. Doesn't matter who you are. Fuck, I'm sure if they asked, I'd let Liz and Zeph come back on if they wanted to. Everybody's always welcome. This place is a place of neutrality because I'm that kind of dick.
Yeah,
let's move on with the druids, eh?
You're the super centrist. I don't want to take a side dick.
I am
neutrality.
Like the rest of us.
I'm a nihilist.
I'm primarily apathetic.
Scum in here.
Yeah, Argator's got a point there. It's apathy. I just don't fucking care. I don't have the ability to.
Yeah, I don't really get riled until someone starts saying things like ethical child porn.
God damn it, Amos.
Amos,
Amos, yeah.
Well, not just Amos. I'm referring, in this case, it was specifically regards to Omni Destiny, who floated that incredibly stupid argument.
Oh yeah, Omni Destiny.
Although, presumably, Omnipolitics would have said the same thing, although I never ran into Omnipolitics personally, so I have to take it on faith, which...
Omnipolitics is a very disturbing man to talk to.
No shit. As a side note, MOKAPOCOLYPSE grows closer. We are now at 660 sacrifices for the MOKAPOCOLYPSE to happen. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you do want this this greatness that is known as the MOKAPOCOLYPSE to happen, I need you to dislike this stream 6 times to get those last 6 sacrifices necessary to get the MOKAPOCOLYPSE started. All right, let's deal with these fucking druids.
Yes. Druids. Fierce druids.
Couldn't hold any type of official title in the clan without their permission. You couldn't even attend any of their religious ceremonies without their permission. They literally held power over all life and death, and you're really going to find out how in this example. During the nights of Samhain, the Druids would gather at these giant megalithic stone circles. One of the most common known stone circle is, of course, Stonehenge.
It's a bunch of rocks, motherfucker.
Yeah.
It is just a bunch of rocks.
Monolithic structures.
It's monolithic, people.
Monolithic.
White people. God damn.
White people.
Oh, God. I want to hear this man say white people now.
White people.
Just about everyone has seen Stonehenge at one time or another, be it in picture or if they were actually there. Now, Stonehenge, as I said, it's a megalithic crop circle. Megalithic crop circle. That's the UFO.
It's not a crop, motherfucker.
This is a megalithic stone circle. It served three specific functions. First of all, it was a temple complex.
Second of all, it's a bunch of fucking rocks.
Second of all, it served as an astrological observatory.
Still rocks.
Third, it served as a place of human sacrifice.
Motherfucker, it's rocks!
Archaeologists have already unearthed, underneath Stonehenge, over 4,000 human skeletal remains.
Citation needed?
I would think so, yeah.
Is that actually a thing? Hang on, motherfuckers. I gotta fact check this shit. Because I don't fucking believe I've ever seen that kind of shit.
I think this is the longest thing you've ever done.
Bodies underground. Yeah, no, I'm looking this shit up. All right. Stonehenge secrets revealed by underground map. So nobody's actually dug under this shit. 17 neighboring shrines, landscape, 6,000 years old. Yeah, no, I ain't seeing shit about no goddamn bodies underneath Stonehenge. Yeah, no, citation needed, motherfucker. Because, yeah, no, I don't see any such shit. Oh, maybe. No, this is Upworthy.
It's going to get worse.
Not reliable source. Okay, what?
It's going to get worse still.
Oh, be very, very quiet. We're hunting Satanists.
And that's just Stonehenge.
What
there
does
are
it?
hundreds of these throughout the British Isles. This one, believe it or not, is small compared to some of the others. The one in Avebury is over a mile in circumference. This is just a small one. And there's over 4,000 dead human sacrifices underneath it.
I misheard that as undead initially, and I was thinking if they can, prove that.
Circles, and I think you'll understand.
Sorry, what? Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Just the first time I heard this, I misheard that as there are untold undead human sacrifices underneath it. I was thinking, hey, wait a second, we should be able to test that out. They're undead. They're probably still kicking around. There's an untapped undead army underneath one of these stone circles. Why has no one looked into this?
Fucking A. Or if I was to go the Andy route, I would be like, fuck yeah! God damn it, I'm using too many Kumite memes. I'm using too many!
Yeah, you're getting corrupted by the Kumite.
Ah, man, it's... I don't know. We're hunting Satanists.
And what the Druids were all about and why they were so greatly feared by the common folk. During the time of Samhain, the Druids, in this example, they would meet at Stonehenge. They had a giant cauldron, a black pot, that they would fill with what you would best understand as an apple cider-like substance.
What the fuck is an apple cider-like substance? You mother...
We still haven't hit the nadir.
They would light the pot, and then all the Druid priests would go out throughout the countryside. They would go to various mansions, to castles, to people of nobility such as the earls, marquises, dukes, what have you. They would walk up to the front door of these places, and you want to know what they would yell out? Trick or
Hello,
treat.
Akbar.
You fucking.
Whoa, this still isn't an idea, but we're touchingly close now.
After this Nadir thing, I might have to go to one of the ones that the fucking chat suggested because this is painful.
I'll understand.
Now, see, trick or treat is a two-part expression that literally sent waves and waves and waves of panic throughout the people who ever heard it. You see,
bullshit!
The Lord of the Manor cooperated with the Druids. He would take one of his own servants or one of his own household members, someone of his own family, and pass them over to the Druids to be used as a human sacrifice offering that night. The Druids would leave you a treat for your cooperation. They would take a pumpkin that was previously hollowed out and filled with human fat. They would leave it on the front doorstep and light it.
Where is he getting this information from?
And this is pretty much the worst, if I remember correctly.
Space Force.
Jack-o'-lanterns were, in fact, lit with human fat. If you, were so kind as to hand over Druid's, sister. This was your treat. Burning pumpkin of human waste.
God damn it.
This served as a water protection from all the demonic forces that would be unleashed that night.
Why would that? Nope.
Now, this is where we get into the trick. If you did not cooperate with the Druids, they would take blood from a dead body that they had actually been dragging around and paint the six-pointed star with the circle around it.
Oh, people wonder why I left.
Okay, that is not a hexagram. That is a Star of David.
Yeah. People
Maybe this is the nadir. I really don't know. Maybe I blocked it out. What do you know? The Jews factored into it after all.
God damn it. Illuminati confirmed. There are confirmed, motherfuckers. Confirmed as shit. What were you saying, Seam? I'm sorry. It's just Star of David.
And this is the, and people wonder why I left Catholicism.
I mean, to be fair, I hate that I have to keep doing this. I apologize on behalf of Christianity for this stupid shit. This is not the first time I've had to do so.
I don't think you're responsible.
Closer.
Latin hexer for 6. This is the foulest and most evil of all the symbols in the occult world. I don't care what anyone else tells you. You need that symbol if you're going to summon a demon to this plane of existence. The Druids would paint that in human blood on the people's front door. Someone would die between those nights because of the demonic forces that were summoned.
Wait. Now you're possible to comment on something here. The Druids,
Now people die every half second.
The Druids come by, they knock on your door, and you have to either give them a servant or a family member for them to go kill, or they will graffiti your door and someone magically dies anyway.
Oh, yeah. Magic death.
And this guy is supposedly a Christian, but the only group with confirmed powers thus far are apparently these Druids.
Also, they don't take into account that people. There's one person dying every half second.
Oh yes, but how many of them had a Star of David on the door?
Oh yeah, true.
All right. We're moving on. We're moving on to the next video. We have to.
Let's move on. It probably doesn't get any better or worse than this.
I can't take this man no more. We're moving on.
Ichabod's almost frothing at the mouth at this point.
Oh my god, son of a bitch. You gave me a link to a channel, you son of a bitch.
Well, I got a funny video in the group chat.
All right. Well, this one comes to us from this channel. Thank you very much for not giving me a specific video, you son of a batch. This one comes from Gamotron. Gamotron, by the way, and it is Illuminati Guilt by Deceit. I don't know if this is a song or something, but I'm clicking on it. Let's fucking find out.
Felcor was wanting the link to this. Do I have a link in chat? I might toss at him.
A link to what now?
Oh, the Fierce Druids video.
Let's deal with this Illuminati guy.
Okay.
Speaking on behalf of myself, okay. Illuminati.
Of course he's fucking English. God damn it, Steam.
Hey, don't blame me. Don't blame me. Different time period. Don't blame me. Blame fucking Omegon. He's in the same time period as you.
Fine.
A number of people that make up the Illuminati. Yeah, it's not an essence of itself. Yeah, it's the people. Yeah, that keep it going, and that's. I'm talking to you individually, right?
Fucking talk to me, you son of a bitch.
God, or the creator of all,
the nameless God,
yeah, holds all things together, but all things are in motion. Time and motion are the same. So God.
No, they are fucking not. Time and motion. Time and motion are the same. Time and motion are the same, guys. Yeah. That's my fucking life right now. Oh God. Anybody got a comment so far?
I don't know where to start yet.
I don't know, kill me.
Where can it go from here?
Let's see how far this. Let's not even fucking walk down the rabbit hole. Let's jump in head first.
It's in control of time.
Wait, that motherfucker plays Left 4 Dead.
What?
Look on his desktop, right underneath his camera on the far right-hand side. That is the Left 4 Dead icon. And Left 4 Dead 2! There it is, like, down 1 and over 2.
Maybe he's using his son's computer.
Maybe. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. But you'd think his son would teach him how to fucking run his goddamn camera correctly.
Jimmy, I need to buy a computer to inform the world about the Illuminati, okay?
Fine, Grandpa. Just do it. Just don't mess with the games.
Illuminati. Isn't that a cult from Germany that died out within the 10-year span?
But that's just what they want you to believe.
Man, I don't fucking know anymore. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Let's see how far this rabbit hole goes.
Including the past, the present, and the future. Illuminati, individual, traitor of humanity. I'm talking to you. Spirituality, because God or the creator is not physical in this world.
Yeah,
and
nameless God.
Is therefore not subject to time or motion or existence. Yes? You have gone beyond the boundaries of your existence.
Fuck you too, buddy.
On this earth. And you are saying spiritually, yes, that you know the will of God, right?
Why would I know that? Why would anybody know that? Okay, I have to be Mr. Minister here for a second. If a God exists, no matter what deity it is, if they are literally omniscient and omnipotent beings, how in the fuck would we ever understand anything about them?
Exactly.
We're not omniscient. We're not omnipotent. There's no possible fucking way for us to understand this. No way to know, motherfucker. No way to know.
It's at the height of arrogance to assume.
Yeah, unless you are the god, then you are not the god. Oh, I see. The next one after that is Trump Illuminati.
Unless you've created your own world and are constantly monitoring it 24/7, every millisecond, with a complete and perfect knowledge of everything going on in it, then you're probably not anywhere near as weird as God assuredly is in the event of God.
Yeah, let's not talk about Project 641.
But I know, believe me, I know for a fact, yes, that you have no control over your spirituality. You have all the control.
Okay. Okay, even Jordan, the guy who created Spirit Science, told me, yes, you have control over your spirituality.
Uh-huh.
Even the guy who believes the moon is an egg.
Not just an egg, but hollow and reverberates like a gong.
Yeah.
Because if you start saying that they're right by something, it makes them look better.
Says that you can choose your spirituality. Don't get me wrong, John's a nice guy. He's brilliant to talk to and everything. But if a man that thinks that the moon is an egg is saying that you have control of your spirituality, then you are fucking wrong.
Okay, I will take this as an opportunity. Jordan, if you ever get a chance to watch this, I will keep an open mind to anything you say. Come on, Citrus Quest. Quest with us, my brother. We will show you that way.
I'll
Internalize that meme.
I'll give him a message.
He's always more than welcome on Citrus Quest. Like I said, we are neutral ground.
Okay.
To you to control your physical existence. Spiritually, you don't. In fact, you have absolutely no certainty or science over your spirituality. Yeah? All you have is a physical pride. Yeah?
Pride is not physical, you motherfucker.
Yes, I was just looking at the elemental chart. Pride, it's right there by phosphorus, isn't it?
I don't believe it is.
No. Oh.
I don't think pride's an element. I think it's an emotion. You know, emotions. That thing you're running off of like fucking gasoline right now.
Yeah, pride's very closely related to narcissism.
Sorry,
Like, they're not the same thing, but like, they do resemble each other pretty well.
I can only assume he attributes pride to something that is physical, and we're thinking about things that men take inordinate amounts of pride in. I can only assume he's actually trying to tell us something about the dick sizes of the Illuminati.
It's massive, by the way. The Illuminati dick is the largest dick in known history.
It's all they have.
It's all they fucking have.
Does this mean I'm part of the Illuminati now?
Reality.
Does this mean I'm part of the Illuminati?
But that many different
Yes,
ways,
absolutely.
couldn't I? That would really annoy you. Yeah.
Get on with it!
And matter is under the control of the divine. You are not divine. So who are you to make divine decisions?
I am the man with the biggest dick in the room. Contest me. Whip it out, good sir. If your dick is bigger than mine, I'll accept your fucking spirituality.
Mine's bigger.
And who is he to talk down to us about our decisions?
Yeah, no shit. Guess what? If you believe in God, you believe in the fact that you were given free choice. Free will, motherfucker. My decisions are my own, and unfortunately, God has endorsed that, and that is his own fucking fault.
They must know what they're doing. We just don't know what that was.
I swear to God, you're the weirdest minister I've ever met in my life.
You don't have any authority whatsoever. You just make assumptions. Physical, carnal, fleshy assumptions.
Bitch, assumptions aren't physical! Oh my God.
For him, assumptions are fleshy and carnal, which means he must live in a Cronenberg-esque hellscape.
Does this mean I'm an assumption?
It means somebody needs a foot in their ass is what it means. Oh, this is supposed to be a good time, man. This is supposed to be a good time. Why y'all gotta hurt me? All right. Archer, what did you have? Did you put it in the thing, or was which one of these is the Pokemon Go thing? We need
My one is it's the last one.
Yes, I believe that was her Pokemon Go video.
Made by Shmoyo.
Plural. I said son. Of course it's fucking Shmoyoho. It's always fucking Shmoyoho with you.
He's awesome.
I agree. They are awesome.
What is that? One morning he said, that's Pokemon. Son, I found out that Pokemon means pocket monster.
Did Allie just resubscribe to the channel?
Yeah.
Allie? How are you not already subscribed? That is how you didn't know about this sooner. Would you like the link to come in for MOKAPOCOLYPSE 2018? If you would, just let me know. I will send you the link. Should be do it on the Twitters. Do it on the Twitters, and let's listen to this man ramble about Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go.
But why should they carry these monsters in their pocket? Pokemon world is a world a bit demonic. They say it's just a game. Well, they can't get saved. I keep going out on the streets and things. Are you the creature who's ruin your brain? Say it's just a game. Well, they can't get saved. They can't go to heaven when they play Pokemon today. Pokemon Power, Pokemon Witchcraft, Pokemon Power, Fantasy Roleplay, Pokemon Power, Pokemon wants to ruin my today, Pokemon Power, Pokemon.
I'm sorry, Shmoyoho, you can't. No, this is not the place to use that item. I'm sorry, I had to press her up that shit for a second.
Demons, Pokemon Power, they glow in a ball, Pokemon Power, children like they stab, but they glowing away to play. Pokemon Power, Pokemon, Pokemon Power, Pokemon Power, children become the #1 Pokemon master. Little reclusive, power-filled monsters tell the spirits what to do. The child is capable of taking these powers and channeling them through their mind. Their mind. Their mind.
Say what?
The stream is roboting, apparently.
Oh, that's no good. Well, bear with it for a second. Let me just do this real quick and toss out the link to our resident, potentially slightly transgender Allie. And load.
I can
Pokemon Go.
I'd like to present to you another. Since the topic of the evening at this point is now Pokemon, I have a special link related to it. This one you can't find on YouTube anymore because it was flagged off. But it's still on Vimeo, and it was laughable to be an issue in the first place.
Oh God, Vimeo. All right. Let me see what I can do about a Vimeo video. I might have to adjust everything real fast. What the fuck? Okay, Pokemon. What is this priest's name now? Is this Ken Hovind?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Well.
Oh, and by the way, belatedly, greetings, Ellie. I don't believe we've met before. Director Orcater.
Hi, Ali.
Hello.
All right. I have done the unthinkable, and I don't know the camera should adjust the light. You can't see it, but yeah, I'll post a picture of this on Twitter. I have renamed my Snorlax Minister guy because yeah, fuck this dude. Yeah, I play Pokemon Go. Fuck you.
Let's see. Let's open mine.
All right.
Ali, are you part of the Moka cult?
Which Moka cult? There's 3 of them now.
Oh God. Yeah, I think we've talked on Discord before.
Yes.
Yeah.
There are actually 3 registered cults that she started.
Oh yeah.
Why am I not fucking surprised about that?
All of them were started by accident, though. Like
I'm not going to speculate on if they were accident or intentional.
That's fine. Xbox almost started a cult around my tits a while ago. Almost.
What are you totally fucking it?
You're roboting like fuck.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You know, this might be a problem with bandwidth. I might be able to help by closing down my camera for the time being.
Entirely possible. We're going to go to this video. It's probably because I got too much shit open right now. I'm going to go ahead and close out the thing. So you're going to have to... What the fuck am I looking at, Arcater?
It's not as bad as that image may appear.
Is this official poker rap? Because I will get fucking flagged for that shit.
Oh no, it's not the official poker rap.
All right. Let's do this then.
Be the best wherever it was to beat all the rest. Yeah, that's my call.
This is centered, by the way.
Ricotta, Freebird, Big Bang, Seed Beat, Gelatin, Dracula, Gaslight, Ponytail, Fedora Man, Polyglot, Plum Style.
Video's not centered, by the way.
What?
The video's not centered, so you need to like move it a bit.
Yes, you know, you can probably just start from the names. It'll get across.
Yeah, as long as we're getting the gist.
Do you like Batman?
What?
Do you like Batman?
Okay, the character or the like dude we know that is called Batman?
The character.
Meh.
What about you, Actor?
Some iterations. The more recent iterations annoy me, and Affleck, although he did a good job as an actor in this role, that Batman sucked balls. But the original animated series Batman seemed like a pretty good quality character.
All right. Let's get through this because we're actually getting pretty close to going off air.
Nice. Yes, let's get this out of the way.
They're actual Batarang.
Across the land, look far and wide. Release from my hand the power that's inside.
Xenomorph, Body Man, Nick Jr., Cool Dog, Apple Store, Grinder, WikiHow, Moses, Nipple King, Chicken Pop, Crimbus, Dry Hump, Clamato, Dippin' Dog.
Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon.
Zoobooks, Primus, Moraz, Rocks, Nude Dude, Zack Attack, Macklemore, K-Pack, Gonger, Gold Blue, Speedo, Weezer, Seal, Carlos. Oh,
gotta catch 'em all.
Carlos? Motherfucker's name is Carlos, ladies and gentlemen. Carlos. Jesus fucking Christ.
Gotta catch 'em all. Yeah. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all.
Yeah. Passport, Kira, colon, Pinochet.
This 150, I love to see to be a Pokemon. That's to is my destiny.
Eleanor, Dog,
No, it's not.
Anger Star, Hip Tip, Electro House, Firefox, Boy Toy, Power Wheel, on this tree, Rat Food, Nicotine, Bloodsport, Star Meat.
Oh God, you're hurting me. You're hurting me. Oh God. Okay, so we are coming towards the end of the show though. So as much as I totally want to watch the rest of that, we do need to do the most infamous of parts of every show, even MOKAPOCOLYPSE. Would you rather $1 million? But ladies and gentlemen, we are going to stick to the stream this time because if I open up the fucking YouTube chat, it's going to murder us all. And I'm going to go. So fuck that shit. So each of you can ask 2 questions to one of the other presenters of MOKAPOCOLYPSE right now. And they have to be $1 million but or a would you rather question. We'll start with our most recent entry, Allie, because they just got here and have missed most of the MOKAPOCOLYPSE festivities. Allie, you can ask anybody in here 2 questions.
I'm not good with questions. You know this. Not good.
All right, we'll move over to Archiver for now. We'll move over to Archiver for now and just come up with something in the interim, okay?
Okay.
All right, Archiver, 2 questions to anybody here in this in the stream.
I see. Okay. Ali, are good at answering questions.
What?
If I asked you a question, would that be a problem?
No.
Okay. $1 million, but you have to swap reputations with Arthur Boop Geese.
What?
I'm sorry, maybe it's that's not clearly recognizable enough. Okay. $1 million, but you have to swap reputations with Polygon. How's that?
No.
Allie ain't gonna take that money, and I do not blame Allie for that.
Yeah. I don't want to be shit on by the entire internet.
Yeah,
that is a goal. All right, and your second question, Archiver?
Let's see. Ichabod, would you be willing to take $1 million, but you have to read a script from Anna Sarkeesian's Femme Frequency?
Which script? Like chosen at random, or I get to pick?
We'll go with chosen at random.
Damn. $1 million. I don't know. That's a big one.
Straight-facedly.
Huh?
To read it straight-facedly.
To read it straight-faced?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I'd take that money.
Okay.
I could do it. I could do it. I'd fucking be laughing afterwards, but I could do it. Miss Steam, you have 2 questions to ask any presenter in this chat at the moment.
Shit. I don't know.
Come on. Move it along.
Okay, Arcta.
Yes.
Would you wait? That was but, and another one was the.
Would you rather?
Oh, would you rather take a beating from me, or sleep with Ichabod for a night?
With respect, Ichabod, I will take the beating.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts a little bit. He'll take the beating, folks. Your second question, Steve?
This is to Ichabod. $1 million, but Shit. $1 million, but you have to be nice to I'm already struggling.
If it helps, Faquad has threw in a few, at least 2 questions for use as well.
Okay, $1 million, but you have to be nice to Riley Dennis all the
I'm
time.
already nice to Riley Dennis.
Okay, well, shit.
So I'll take the money.
Here's your money.
At least the spotlight's open now.
All right, Allie. Just to be clear on this before I ask this one, you are pre-op or post-op?
Pre.
Okay. $1 million, but you have to do your entire operation live streamed on Twitter, and it is performed by a man punching you in the dick until it falls off.
Huh. I think that would cause more damage than it'd be worth, so no.
Not taking the money. Miss Steam. $1 million, but you have to give a boob job to Arcater's hard bone. You know what a like a tit job is, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, that's the question.
Will Alfie still be wearing the goggles?
Yes, he can still be wearing the goggles, but that is entirely up to him.
Still wearing glasses. That's mandatory. These aren't going to come off.
It has to be to completion, though.
That's technically impossible with a bone, just to be fair.
I think we all know what I actually mean.
Okay.
Oh, well, fair enough. In that case,
you'll take the money. All right, Allie, you've had 3 presenters go before you. It's your turn.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Ichabod. $1 million, but those who haven't talked to you in some capacity like this will think you're a furry.
Can't do that one.
No.
I'm not a fucking furry. All right, second question.
Ichabod, would you rather have people consider you as a magical anime girl or a furry?
Magical anime girl all fucking day.
Okay.
Yeah, you just gave him
In the name of the moon, I shall punish you.
you basically offered his dream come true.
I would rather be the magical girl. I ain't gonna fucking lie. I don't even care. I don't give a fucking shit.
I will say, with respect, you probably should have taken the money because there are going to be a lot of people who make the assumption anyway, and you're not even getting paid for it.
This is true.
As a side note, let's go ahead and go into final thoughts. We have had a lot today. Does anybody have any final thoughts about anything we've watched yet?
Stupidity. Stupidity never changes.
Dumbasses. Dumbasses never change.
Pokemon is demonic.
And then there's the Satan in the Pokeballs. Allie, anything you want to add?
No.
Alrighty,
so
then.
Says,
and hit
the Devil's Workshop.
And here we are getting ready for MOKAPOCOLYPSE. Is everybody ready for this glorious situation?
What is the final toll on human sacrifices?
666. We just barely made it to the necessary sacrifices for the Moka to appear. That said, she has not quite appeared just yet. There's a little bit of delay on the human sacrifice thing, but we're gonna go ahead and close out the stream because I've got a couple other things to do before she gets here. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, everybody who has joined us for MOKAPOCOLYPSE 2018, thank you very much. Fuck. Thank you very much to our lovely co-host, Miss Steam. Of course, our wonderful secondary co-host, if he ever decides to start doing it, Director Arcater. As a note, at any point in time, if you ever want to be a co-host for a show, just let me know. We can do that.
Sounds great. And progress continues.
And England prevails. And of course,
not lately,
our lovely Allie. Allie wants the D.
There's one of them out there, yeah.
Allie
knows
wants
who he
the
is.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in. And we're going to lead out with Mystery Ben 27's Money. I know I've played this on here before, but I can think of nothing better to lead us out tonight with. And it's gonna... There it goes.
Stop worrying about things I can't control. Stop worrying about dollars I don't know. Stop worrying about the things I cannot know. Sometimes it feels so good. Money don't matter if it feels for you. Money don't matter if you're hard. Money don't matter if it feels for you. I used to worry every day. Now I got better things. Cause I'm hurrying so down and take control. Cause I'm worrying about your problems, you should know. Cause I'm feeling like my life is such a mess. Because the world's got me in it. It's my time and I should live it. Money don't matter if it feels for you. Money don't matter if you're hard. Money don't matter if it feels for you. I used to worry every day. Now I got better things. Cause I said, baby, you gotta stop worrying.
Turnabout song switch. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like a dick for doing this one.
Hey there, everybody. Do you have a couple minutes? My name is Andy Worski, and I want to show you my love of meat flaps. They are God's gift to man. Sprinkled meat flaps, I'm a Christmas Sam. They even make their own gravy. Fuck camel toes, give me camel lips. Watch them swing when she moves her hips. That flappy meat makes me go insane. Hi, I'm Andy Worski. I got a hankering for some meat flaps. Yeah, I'm Andy Worski, face down in a mound of meat flaps. Hey, I'm Andy Worski, mouthful of chewy meat flaps. My name is Andy Worski. I love my pizza doused in meat flaps. Stretch me.